tua taxes ewo Ghana wona wafa aban adwuma mu se aban so mfa ne workers nka ho se ministers na ono wo munye adwuma busumi bia sika na yedi tua wo mu no eye menu mienu sika ye taxes na ye tua no ene yedi tua wo mu eka nti wo mu wanu ye a wo mu wanu ye ma wo ya wo to aba ede yi aban no se mfie na bia no ye ne Ghana fo ni nim se ye nim ye ho so hwenti ene ye boabo ye vote ano ne ye de amanipa ba akofo se je ne bu o man no mfie nan ase wadwuma so ani a yasan renew mandate bi e de ama clearly ye renew o mampani his excellency na nadodan kwa ekufu ado mandate ma no 2020 ne che say na Ghana fo ani aso adwuma a oyeye no enti ye nu ba bia na Ghana fo so complain a eno so ye ehun kwan ho say wo mu etie wo mu nti e be hwe sa security issues no ye kwan be mani a hwe NDC press conference because that also is another security issue say NDC be demonstration police forecast and komo momonko enra omo ka so mbe momako people like Nana B mu nyina ba abonti ka say yema omo enko demonstration but fix Ghana for no say omo di aban ho ya say besi ne omo de say yema omo enko demonstration ma me ka obi se mpedifo akese no mbe twetwe enkomo professor Enoko Pokua associate professor of leadership and management or sign obi our church books baby on leadership che say the servant leadership betimi aboama ebibima ewiase nyina no baby a leadership be adwuma bia betimi akọ nanimu sanso na Yera David Agbe executive director Institute for Governance and Security ono so studio how beche bambo mu sem nyina baby a etosin baby betimi aye ne ye na boni bia asie ne ebi nc ebio honorable Collins Adomako Mensa miamra che bedwani Afia Kwabre North abato mpesa no eso a oye nche hanum say ono so bebo ya me yati ase o ka communication committee no so parliament na ono kwa so finance committee no so mrahye for so na hemra this week ya o mafre Yera Ambroseria ma be yi nsema no efa bambo ho sem so nti going forward no it is saying me so me din David Lady Afia Pokua no pe mo akwa aba ebiem pedifo no pe mama akwa aba honorable na free abamu muni Yera Ambroseria share no there na the information be no the mam say you security reinforcement and security confusion is safe and na safe
well any government chow the first time on your show
who sir
the first time so we share prof the many opinion you know we chair muna na in your introduction no ubo mini opinion odotobri MP
well me MP
in parliament a very effective member of parliament. In fact, as at now, a chair of the local government committee.
Our free energy, so.
In the 7th parliament, he was a chairman of the energy committee. And currently, he was a chairman of the local government committee. These are two very important committees. You know, and the committee as a chairman. They should tell you, say, the contribution on the floor in parliament is very high.
And I'm also
well, me fit odotobri. But the point I'm making is I don't share in your view, say, Onyadi. I see, say, you'll be a very effective, very dedicated member of parliament. Now, because of Bonabaso, on to us, if there are some excesses, be assured, say, be assured, say, he has taken note of that. Now, obey Wedma.
Or force him, or force it. But God says, you know,
again, was it?
And
the two banner, you foresee said the MPP will lose.
Honorable ground in you.
Oh, Miss Sameba, Sameba, you are okay. They said that is your opinion. That is your subjective opinion. Of course, there are some challenges, but I don't see, say, in totality, say, Ghanaians will go back to the NDC. I don't see that way at all.
Well, the fact that MPP be lose, no, is not a conclusion. Say NDC be lose. Ghana ne wono, ne ma sound. They say unwa na gine
ba. Oh, Debbie. You say lose NDC be win.
Third force no who say third force there o.
Party be never. There are two major political parties. It's any there. See lose NDC for any be win. I'm not too sure. Say at this stage the Ghanaians are prepared for a comeback of the NDC. That is my feeling. Okay. That's how I feel. Of course, say economy in Koye all over the world. Afia, post-COVID recovery. I sat on the finance committee. We shared data from West Africa sub-region. Maybe everybody's struggling. In fact, within the West Africa sub-region, there are just two countries that grew at a positive rate. It should tell you, say, COVID had a very devastating effect on the economies. Fortunately for us, in the first quarter, statistical service reported by, we grew more than 3%. For me, it's very, very significant. It tells us the economy gradually, is coming back to life. That for me is very significant. It of course, we bit make say economy higher down kakra, which was expected. But fortunately, say the things will change, and I'm hopeful say by the end of the year, and as a second quarter report, we'll see a significant change in the figures. Honorable Ambrose Derry, I don't know whether or by Parliament as a Parliament, I think it's a Public Accounts Committee.
Okay.
But because of Minister of Interior, the agencies beneath him, by Public Accounts Committee, it's during that interaction and we have opportunity to speak to some of the issues. Of course, he made some very significant revelations. Aban has to continue to invest more. And begin with your introduction, you did say the police for no, but he made one point say body cameras. I'm sure say profile who's been well exposed outside. No, a idea is so common all over the world. Say police only needing common. Whatever is going on is being recorded. It will be crazy. Later on, they are able to get video. Meaning, police near Kuno bullion van issue. If there was a body camera, immediately, that kind of scenario would have been captured. He made a very significant point. Say, an appeal to members of parliament. Say, BBC Parliament in terms of so we have resources to equip the security. I will appeal to the parliamentarians. Say, yes, we are supporting. And I think it was a very, very good call. The only Ubeka say, zero now to minister. You cannot be complaining now. You should be action. But of course, as more can financial, it's no share financial constraints. The question will be: are we in the position to buy body cameras for every policeman? That's another discussion altogether. But I think it was a very, very significant development, and utterance of making here during the discussion. Again, he touched on a few things on the Ejura issue. Minister also will be bia or be a gun and be any agent. The course. So the death of the gentleman, may he so rest in peace, and the subsequent nipa menu course we all agree say things could have been done differently. I mean the military near was from a reaction a little bit overzealous kakra. Sebe live bullet there. The IGP was at the meeting, and I know you're sure a security expert where you tell us the chronology of events in terms of say crowd control. What do you do first? Any idea there? Live bullet should be the last option. Can I say before we shoot two live bullets, the police person and the security person, should feel threatened. His life should feel threatened. The people say at that particular moment, was that the level of the risk? I say will be two live bullets. All these things can come. We can have a discussion. But generally, he gave an overview and apologized. Say yes, what has happened could have been done differently, or something could have been done differently. And hope say as quickly as possible the investigations will go into. Fortunately, we were told say about 2 or 3 people have been arrested. That was very, very quick. Hope say a police for no bekoso ayo more investigation at the bottom line, they don't know the perpetrators.
As a buyer, I'm not here so I'm more manage your mind. How am I manage a journey, other security situations? So, would you say more managing?
Well, yesterday when I saw the vice president, the national security minister, of course, the chief imam, our Mokoro, and I think that was a very, very significant move.
How many days after?
I think Nipani on Monday. No, it's on Monday and you see it Tuesday. I think
and not Friday.
Maybe I think you see Tuesday, but it was a very fluid situation. And maybe probably you would like to be briefed and know the security situation before you can bring the vice president on the ground. Okay. I'm sure the security, discuss will help us with.
How about region Nankasan? So as regional minister was anti-mantem. Or not so how manage situation no embarrassment about buying
meaning what you mean by embarrassment meaning we're quitting it to as embarrassment, but I'm sure say
also on order soldier for no man soldier for no could take in knee
I don't think it's out of place for the head of the regional security council the regional minister who said there's a situation a police for no have been overpowered into bringing the military. I don't think his instruction in itself is bad.
Okay.
It is the reaction of the military men on the ground.
On the ground, okay.
And for me, I think say it's problematic.
Okay.
But I'm sure say Vice President, National Security Minister, Chief Imam, in fact, I'm sure say he's part of the whole discussion. No, let me say condolences to the family, but I'm hoping say that the security agencies will speed up their investigation so that as quickly as possible we come to the bottom of, we come to even who the perpetrators. Fortunately, we have been told that there's come after the chief imam, the kohon, there's come kakra. Of course, we all need to respect our both religion, both Christians and Muslims will be respecting the past. So his presence alone brought some respite. Of course, the vice president is a Muslim himself. You know, ocean interaction, even the pictorial, and gave some kind of comfort, which I think was very, very significant. Then who can say we commissioned the Toyota, and I'm going to see just last week. A lot of things happened. Obo Henry Kote Abaso, Juma Odi Ewo, Fenison, Agubloshi. Very, very significant. One of the problems with this Agubloshi, moving them to a more place was very, very significant. Integration, I integrate to our system. That was also a very, very significant development within the week. But unfortunately, because of it's in the same way, all these things have been taken to the back burner. Okay. I'm hoping going forward, the Abayan will come to the fore.
Okay. And now make us say Abayan has problems with managing his own information. Also a problem, but you never hope you.
Mama topical issue.
Abayan now in charge of the information space. David Agbe. Una we security expert open chair say security problem me no have boss ankomo we radio so I mean here say we security crisis and now say any crisis say with the jirade ababeka ho ne wa akra video bi aba ye be ya mama for ahwe wa dia social force issue bi ana there's a breakdown of a structure na institution. Maybe it has nothing to do with the top. How do you diagnose it? What are you expecting?
Afia medasi. Na manager say me share penyin for say e wo pana. Minua
anti wa video na ye ache nkofo no.
Honorable Admako, my Trans-Ashanti region. Me BBI Ashanti region. But this is the first time I met Huno. And I'm glad.
This is my first time in Parliament.
Yes, very good. And especially Prof. who are that is in academia, no be a person professor. To meet him, quite refreshing.
And a lawyer, so about Esquire. Human rights lawyer.
Honestly, madam, for me, lawyer, no. He is very calm, his composure, anytime, he's solid. And that is what we need. And my main kind of say, baby, I way, Obi obe exaggerate I can say ye was security crisis me can say he's extremely unfair.
Okay.
Ye need security crisis. But situation ye woman we are almost getting to that stage which we need to seriously control it. Say no, the growing trends of security-related issues, are those, and it is getting to the peak. CNTM and control no samria near train so kakra ebe hajin. Baby a one etro, and government need to actually control that system now. Break it down. Law and order no conform. And the aggression of almost every person towards government say abai unoma wo ye no eya jinsemo no eya de aye say abai ehwe ni yie papa. The fundamental thing eya abai, which mean the minimum say we are student of law and lawyer is here. In international law, I have a background in international law. Okay. You see the foundation of a government before say abambe ya abano. Say ability to control your territorial boundaries. having your sovereignty and your population, and they say Abino should have what we call a functioning government. And the functioning government, no, and they say Abine, they say the territorial boundaries and his people Obetimia control the population very well. The population, they say, no, we are all rallying behind a government, a Yatuaba, at the Amano. But as you speak, you know, it look as if say every facet of Ghanaian society, Biano, it's almost in shambles. And Abine needs to really control that system, no? Said what we call the functioning government, you know, will not break down.
But what church, shambles now, okay, no.
Say no, no ma etosin no, enye ebia police, military, and the foundation of every system of functioning government, you know, the economy is very, very important. We say now honorable worker economic indicators. Say, we say what the form, and I like that attitude. And your intro, no, is so powerful. Say, we share any academic article. Now we share we intro, no gra. It speaks a volume. And foundation na kwa say who rejem. You see in economics, o person who said here, a chromocytia, the first point of call is ability to enter into the market and be able to pick all variables. I say, as me see didja, mame Afia Pokua didja, ni dwedie no e kosen, kwasi amankwa e ton we adwonwo na adwonwo no so wutimi hwe market no who said e be a ubetimi akontrol and who wure dwam who wure krom na obisa ba bi obi ase da bi aban economy no ma e ya to sin.
That 3% now na bokan na ni edwomo no.
And no ko dwemu ha, it doesn't reflect over there. And only there it is figure. And now work. But who read dwemu? Who there atore bia metio program also wako dwemu ha. Baby a wo sister no bi wo wako ho.
Kwase dwaso.
And very good. Those are the things. Ayesa wotimi ekọ dwemu. Na wo ye interview ubusa nkrofo wo mudwadie no etesen uwura kumase dwakasiem na ubusa amanfo mudwadie no sen na ekọ uwura nkradwam uwura all the market to be able to solicit the views of the people. No one say aban to ya meye no ekọ sen. Okay. Eno no betimi aboa. Security issues no ya na aggression ne ba ekom de nkrofo a mother level of aggression with sense of control no. Na normal echia Afia te say na wu nisika wo botoma wo de hwe mental psyche no said you was dwen fa anani ameke ehia wo kakrada
na wa ye ha
very good
ehia obi ada
very good
ehia obi a
enti sa na ye say aban ehye no ma ase no hu ne say no ma no foundation na nkasa aye economy no ma bebre ya to sin e say aban ti me hwe ho.
But any say Ghana for ankasa so reasonable kakase de honorable kase COVID aba na wiase mu bia including Africa COVID ba economists ni nyina sheda nkoyie nti enya ade ye say bia ban na chimo odin na oye Ghana for abro.
You see near honorable kano menene be ya adwen o ba bi say we share all over the world COVID no aha adwen. But it is not everything that could be attributed to the COVID. Now, she say the growth pattern now work. I'm a chartered economist as well. Who share the growth pattern? No, say if 2017, a day before the COVID no, nesika some net saying. And sign the COVID no, as I bemu, then no matter saying. That is how you need to do the analysis. In the COVID no dear e ba say no manyina but the trend and the factors no ma economy no ejina ne na so no from 2017 na besi time yenya COVID in 2020 no na no ma etesen na abansi kasam na etesen parliament ukọ a finance minister honorable Ken Oforiatta or present budget na sikasam no man sikasam na etesen eno na yesa wo hwe enti sana nuoma etie say no ohwe yesikasem na wo de toto nuoma ekoso a eyese honorable or finance committee yes so omutimi hwe no omo address the economy no ọman sikasam said the normal seko say sikasam ko yi a sa no ma we nyina will be curtailed.
Okay.
Because you could trace the incidence of all these crime ekoso criminal issue krono krofo bo krono krofo diewu krofo yese you can trace it to the economic factors.
Okay.
Na drive bibia.
Okay.
Someone who ọman sikasam eko yi na asemesi akwasi amankwa wenye na adwuma Neil and Vanderpool wenye na adwuma ye we yenye na adwuma ya obi a move rationally, but the moment the economic indicators start to give all kinds of negative manoma p etosin.
Okay.
And say no
okay, but so management said they are buying manage security issues economic issues and they take on it in anything.
Security issue there a aban ni aban mu mpanyinfo a manage security issue no quite disheartening. Ade a emma bemubuo papa abemubuo no doso Afia it started right from parliament, baby honorable. It started right from there. The security breakdown no ma the
inauguration day now
the invasion of the military in Parliament House and the generative bibia and the starting bibia. And it has a historical antecedent. From always from Ayawaso West Wagon before the election and the inauguration of Parliament, said defense minister, interior minister, and one more kind of madre bomu, and Parliament House war. Military fought me invading into Parliament. It was quite chaotic. Me dream baby amenti says, "Hey, na Parliament the partner military fought me a bowda ho. No busa defense minister no I justify. Who busa interior minister no I justify. Mr. Debbie, these people are in a different world altogether. Because Afia, yes, so United States of America, Prof.
Yes.
Afia, when you see what Donald Trump and Joe Biden, time our more year inauguration. There is all video in security in a one year you should be teaching Crawford to say share the whole Parliament House, 50 states of America. Donald Trump mobilizes Crawford from 50 states and Momu Parliament. Womu Parliament say almost everything. Pelosi
Speaker.
The office almost share that cohort the whole Parliament House, Congress House, almost say almost everything. But Busa say United States of America, more power, Congress, our power say immediately emergency plan be to ensure say military no be a bunkrofo ewo. Police for police for 150 police people were beaten.
Capitol Hill.
Capitol Hill. It intrusion, everything, aggression of the people. But we say military for ebaho, police for etutuo kunipa. But Ghana, defense minister ben order masa over 150,000 people or more. But
I remember at the time. I said there were military people there.
There were military people.
They brought the U.S. Marines on the ground, boots on the ground. More than 50 inauguration day.
Yes.
They had to withdraw your passes.
Very good.
Because they had to change.
The Metropolitan Police and all of them were brought down there. But Busa said, "Bako chetio adi kumu obi ewo ho na say because United States of America the rights of the people is very very important."
Okay. I was refer to
Ghana why kaka Muhammad kaka wonye nipa bia for parliamentarians and Ghanaians leaders those people they are almost like non-entity. It's like when ordinary person, you come ordinary person. Oh, it's as usual. Oh, one day you couldn't crampoa. It's okay. One day you will need any right.
Are you sure, Sir Parliament?
That is the mindset. That is the mindset
but
of...
Mr. Gbe, Nkasa, do you think Sen Kombe Samon, Interior Minister, and public accounts are more, but your questions are no more tata, no, that shows you say they were very concerned about Kaka, who no name,
the questions are normal, Busan. For me, in my field of endeavor, no, it's like, you see, they were more like trivializing issues. You see, human beings, human, the foundation of the politics of the world, when Hobson camp politics, a fast a year politics, no. Now we read all the political philosophers, no. Now read it, now they compare in Ghanaian system of the politics now. It's more like, say, we've pushed the politics onto the back burner. Say, human being, say nipa, yeah, Jane nipa huni won't say, I see me see here. It is not there.
Okay.
Share, one example. Share, there's 2 weeks ago, me journey Facebook with Joe Biden. Joe Biden, ne krama wuye. Your friend a chap. Ne krama wuye. Ne krama
big story on CNN.
Yes, one ne krama not now for 13 good years. Krama ni wuye was sending Facebook message, you know, were attracting over 2.4 million people.
So what did you mean? Yeah, come
David, and you did me. It is about the fact that what dream said. Abua mene natna for 13 good years, no.
It is a loyalty, not just a
Abua. Loyalty. What dream says Abua kran me dream ho. And can to nipa daseni. Some military officer. What you mean abomodian say what ko babia incident SE. Na trained military officer. What you mean abomodian geju obi pa say o person would do to a year day ekono. And I ask myself, no, even in a war situation, in the military, in the security arena, no, the war situation, what called war-torn combatant, you try as much as possible. The worst scenario, say, Obia, warrior fighter, no, as a level of aggression.
I don't know whether the intention of the soldier at the time was to kill. Because the snipers to me aim just to shoot Obi inside, just to disarm the person.
You see?
Because police if one also say, Nankofoni bikuta arms. But would they I'll come back to that issue. Prof, would they one hour leadership perspective, they be argue say some of these things in there, it takes leadership to just solve it like this. They say they're not account about Joe Biden. They say leadership need effective. Into my assessment. So far, how leadership manage a deal way from region. From, for instance, constituency, districts, to region, to national, as on mining, how I handle security issues or my way more. To say, maybe I'm about lawyer, what about the human rights issues involved in this matter?
You Afia me that say, I'm say match here me constituency for new job in North. If you just see as a quarry or you could you my position as you can sue and I say Fernando Po, match here obia. Yaka security me a professor and me bibia and me church mu and my examples and in the here me have a relationship ni correlations a war as my can I'm say we've not practiced smart leadership in the whole issue. My conclusion, you know. Now this is why, because my conclusion and my premises in here my conclusion, you know. Yaka security you can't free from danger or threat. And he said me what way me new be a relationship more. Me expect say nipa no obebo me ho ban na se bibi betweme so obey den obeji me afiri mu saa e na ban ene nipa a yetimamofo no relationship tie woti o mamu ane awhwa ne se aban danger bi ba aban bebo ho ban na fe wajiwu aye den afiri mu na busa wo ho se danger ene threats agana fo komunya na aban atumi abon ho ban ayo ma afiri mu ana me jama gana fo nyina se obi a wona dwen Yami boy na so beautiful say esensane obi adwen na abraho sema a womu ene say me hyase say ye leaders ye omo hia ne ma mi no omo hia mpaebo na omo san hia wisdom ye hia mpaebo ene san hia wisdom Samuel kan say bi da bia me ko ba bia me kan say empire me say me mom mpae ma me ma Israel empire me say me mom mpae ma me ma Ghana oman ena me furu ma hye aha ne ye wo me ye besi bia ye a eye ma me na ya na ye me ya say ye di nkomo ha da bia na ye ka America ni ada we ya say me ti America so me ka America say because you will never hear some America will be ka Africa na Ghana say just a bad news enti me ba ha me ka Ghana issues ni how e be solve no ye leadership no wo hwe Ashanti region the way minister no I handle issue now is an embarrassment to the president. Me a president come fire immediately. Because what say well etisania yeto spa. My more example, yeto spa. One for 2 year with me mania one no to no ntebe. Na me hu ni sese ne ekọ no anhwe ya Ghana fo no bi be fi sa ban emom ntebe. Enso na nya president no a because your original security what say one now order say omonko ho based on intelligence. Intelligence in him, your president number 1 question be busa no. We talking about leadership. Intelligence no ga da fi he. Na abroche ne ye ni say me compare. But say when your intelligence put it on paper, write it. Don't just give command, write it. All the bia obema bia no as regional security no put it on paper because you per reference. Enti o order say based on intelligence say you per say ekoku nipa mienu na omo jail no. Now you sanshi police station. That is your intelligence. And it is a woman police order make to border to George Floyd by Biowuye Minnesota. You cool now owie ye no. Ye dia soldier for call ye no. Omuko do ho no. Demonstrator nika chire soldier for say take a knee. Soldier for no call ho to protect law and order. But they all bowed with the protesters. That is emotional intelligence. Okay. How to manage your own feelings and the feelings of others. Anti-emotional intelligence anya adwuma sabe my demonstration 6 awo Ghana ha mi amali dibi kumi preko wiem bi preko sie mi preko yani president Kufuor na ye na mi ko bi yani president Kufuor na ye mo bro wa struggle mi lidi ko fodua e ba national ha me ni adodom prenom ye wi ye University of Cape Coast ye grading system mi lidi ye 6 demonstration na police for a chrom say demonstration ba mon targeting leaders na wo mu no na mo target wo mo can now disperse a common thing in the police.
Oh, okay.
It is a suma on here say based on intelligence kona ko disperse crowd na de-escalator yankotutuo. That should be the last thing. Ya wo rubber bullets wo ho, ya wo tasers wo ho, ya wo insohie ni bibia wa betumi aye bullets should be the last thing. Wasi usi ya no nkrofo no dwane na obi odwane ye shoot the same. They were not facing them.
But almost in a binum
kutetua, if you want to discard, there are many things that make us say, yeah, rubber bullets or but live bullets should be the last thing you should use. And for a minister to come and say, me na me order, you know, me wait to say, President Committee na watch no of inquiry no, nipa 3 Dr. Vladimir Chidan so can no, ya mom 10 days. Yeah. And to 10 days, you know, results no nyina ba no recommendation no, ye nyina your academia no, we have keen interest in that. Because you're a better idea. Na etomrebu wo ho na ya papa yi ya che say na onye mamiti wa beka say na onye activist na oye na bibinti ne ku no na IGP at the report no be by the appropriate time. We want to see the report in IGP no be within the 10 days period na president in Diamano. Okay. That is important. Okay. And within the 10 days you know ye hu ne na oye so onye activist na bibi fufuro nti ne ku na asisi ye hu. Omo yeku wo musise wo wu aja na ire ne ma mako nsia wo ho esisi yehu minim se vice president any chief imam ekọ ho ene Owura Kandapa no nyina akọ ho aban aye lucky na Ghana for aye lucky esan se yenuanu muslim for so America ye ko jail in 71% aye blacks na egu jail yenu reason tia in academia na ye hwe reasons tia nipa miense omwem so nyina ye muslims. And in academia, we ask why. So what?
Say a whole area, no.
Meaning, but we are saying you come you see a why. I am the some Muslims leaders a call. Now, you know, Muslim for a dream say me almost some no a practice. A dream say religion is bigger than this world. And you know, so we'll be free more. Ne nyame pe and amana basa. And into na nyoma be ro wa won pani for no mo kasa e din eyeba. Enye sa kan ye besi no enkan ye. Mede manu si na bi ne matwa so.
But who said the step now VP take here na
Vice President the best. Okay. Your friend be the power of presence in leadership. Asemu si ese leader no wo immediately. I would have wished the president ankasa wo ho. Okay. Ai Mahamad ye Captain Mahamad ye si ye akola ye si wo kaso yi be kan ho asem say in all those places in a president immediately because so we are president leader na say musi na wugina ho a etu twa esanse ya mamre mu kra no pani tu de na si asem so na bibia ya den na twa
nti perhaps enka president Kufuor na say bianca vip ko ho
me na me ye president na say yanka meko immediately I wouldn't allow my vice president asem bia national issue bia no wo leader no and say we show presence and delegate ya woni ma delegate but asem ye thorny issue I border on national security bia no the president should be there first. So when you're MPI, you have to be there first. So leaders. What
even there be an intelligence also on the ground?
Intelligence on the ground is there, but intelligence will allow some common on security in echo. Now, as a minister, senior MPC, you know, for a banker, send your boys higher word for me. Come on, young baby. So call no security and so you go with your security. Obama call baby, you have 5 army officers here, 5 year, 25 in the surrounding no, but dangerous places. He's not supposed to be going and shaking hands, but into a boa presence and kasana a boa a solve problem.
Nti ko contema can be ani petu na.
And ka we nyina anya yi. The first place is allow nkwala nyina say fix Ghana and fix the economy allow more kwaye ya and can papi ma because a demonstration ma de chi na say presidency onye hwe asa onye hwe. Wo be bibi nso abeye bibi. And sometimes the leadership no nya nia wo ye nia wanye nso etimi cause problem. Me di wie no am say as I see a crime wave across the world, any security, you security, make a freedom from danger, any threat, you know, you so a security issue. Yeah, you can't a security issue. Now, some music, I see the doom so timetable about. One my arm robber no information already. Because okay, say higher best can you say in your doom say on when your information that. And you know, in a smart leadership, you know, test it to Crawford because we say Ghana, I had the part technology say. Once any amount text message say information say you use Sanya man and Yama arm robbers information because it seems to me arm robbers say Okroma is smarter than your security agencies. You know, more careful about that. Yes, until man information I know I'm that I'll be going to for Nagasaki work because you say from 6 to 12, you know, you do light. And it's a security a year fencer and Yaduma. About fear no about fear. Well, Mummy smart. We need to be doing things in a smart way. So once you na say we saw Crawford frame is a wager ha any a kaswa almost saw biom piper a bat is a milo. It's a security issue. Yeah, Kai Flint our Michigan. Not lead our yensuomo. Yeah, that's a security issue. And the security about that on many areas. But Menoka say there were 20,000 guns legally ye import to Ghana.
20,000
guns. 20,000 guns here the bano. Only 4,500 per NA registered every year. It means that 15,000. Me find say 1,500, 500.
I'm saying in the current figures.
Yes, figures na me wa me academia there na me deba. Okay. Enti 20,000 na legally ye import to a true eba Ghana. 15,500 enye registered every year. It means 4,500 per enye registered. Niaka no e see hu baby e wo. Na to so mienu in an estimate about 200,000 guns are locally manufactured. 200,000 guns local Ghana Hakasangasa Miamia Nyabrofo dia we de yenya gunsmith
local one by friend Tiabrofo
guns local gunsmith for 200,000 almost manufacture obi antimi tracking who baby amowo ese see security agencies no etimi who baby asa tuo we nyina wo na se be license a ya license ne etoso miensa ye borders ni ye porous. And ya hwene ni secure your border na tokwa bi ebesi ida Cote d'Ivoire na Burkina na Togo no ebetimi aba nti yan hwe borders ni ye enya say immigration for ni police for na bribe nkwa na omokwaje wo borders ba ye make sure say nkrofo a omo enso ye intelligence so wo ho a omo make sure borders no omo aye ho adwuma afa security agency no so ye wo information from academia say ebi eton tuo am robbers ebi so de rent wo mo that issue no so no mo me hwe ho asem ka na ye nwie afa there were 2.3 million guns circulating in Ghana every year. And I know some men here the last one is police to civilian ratio no 1:848. It means we the police in Iba could be a Ghana nipo wait me abo ho ban 848 a dozen.
Perhaps that is the reason why I'm a soldier for Abatan.
Yes,
because I was a soldier for Pokua. Council, now name human rights move. Kwa fiko kwesiase. Say e ba no human rights I say mo be kyerase saying. What do we need to from now sesen? What do you read? There na wo hu.
complex, very, very complex. Utie prof na utie security aspect. Nina so it's very, very, very complex. Okay, so intimate will be on say part na Mr. Baker said on say come the amount for na among doing straight. Yeah, intimate because man wash on say from your thing. Okay. Hanti esara na ebufu so system no nti ade ka credit na apaja oh nti enya ade a asemfoforo we've always had this problem say on say djuma ni community maybe be brainy djuma ye nti no mu ni djuma ye no esara na the devil finds way for idle hands in your account. Yes, that's true. Okay, so there is that aspect say as long as the human should not know so let's answer me here. Also, before any frustrations, no, okay, or how you or big or minus so. So these are the things that one say, oh, yes, security. The country said there's an aspect of human security. Yeah. Said in Kano, some of the culture said the first human instinct is self-preservation. The first human instinct is self-preservation. Nipa na was said or no or ye also ye to stay alive. Oh, how you look at it, on the prof man the example said inti and same we see and then bringing that other aspect said we see can you human na president which you call brand or so much statement say or patcho ajubro that would have helped. Inti the next morning before I do a basic na man for about radio so na mbetire so o man penyi twa investigations and sane in the harm say Debbie amonti ase I was so dika kasa adwubre on ka say police D4 and our soldier D4 they are just asking for calm so omon si abutre okay say we kaka wu ye no police for be nhwehwemu they didn't make sure say ye the all the resources of the state ensure say nhwehwemu be content wano enya ade be check to say on say national security last year omobo ajafo no omoka so be nhwehwemu be sin de omo nhwehwemu wie o hwe other one Caleb Kuda de no ono so ye bo no how many man emai hanti enim say sa anya me nyina check nti we na nka president dika bantem with a statement say amanfo nya abotre na ohwehwemu obema police for ahwehwemu tentem ne ye keka to have helped to calm the tension.
Do you think say no betimi ama nipa mienu no mo wu akiri no
yes. Oh, it would have helped significantly I
but
think
so. Council, how about asema ya mpenifo you che abegbo say penidue mate nti na was a president tonobo no or just no free police council hono na ade ansa na wa
that one doesn't apply here.
Their ears are not on the ground because presidents are supposed to be updated every single day. I said every single moment they are updated. President no man
the statement there Chebroso was a bad error of judgment.
But say council president no is represented by Minister of Information. But don't come be a press conference. I think Wednesday no was that not enough?
They be say Eugene Ahin or sign the president statement. On say a man for a basana asiane derisa na on person mutie president ankasa ne on say na prof kan me fuaso 200%. Yeah, na immediately because ansem this is not the first. Already now you say fix the country no moye ne de bia no say o man mu yehye ahonkyere ne ntine mu yehye you can feel it, okay, you can feel it. Nti ebansa na am
so you are saying that you can feel that tension work.
Yes. And police in some was I fix the country omuye up and down mamunye no the more you do it no then already now people are frustrated. Nti yes na then you're giving opportunity for them to bring your frustrations on you. So they should have just gone quickly as soon as the death took place. Not on my statement. See. I say when him say a friend is saying National Investigative Bureau. When say we are used to saying BNI. This is your master so muditi ebre. NIB officer. When say man be BR district BR more officers or who. Into omo akrachi for omo na omo na for. Yes. Omo nyina omo ho. every
so I don't know, some more there, then I don't understand the sequence of events, no.
Yeah.
And I no brief regional minister, regional minister, some reinforcement,
exactly. No. Into now say experts no Becatcher said there was an intelligence failure, no. Experts Becatcher said there was an intelligence failure. No, just will be a new Juma ye. And I you could be a minister so not so dear soldier for alcohol. Now on say as part of on say Buffoni you was no. Yes, and part of the time, yeah, I was here sacrificing officers be in the meantime. Number one to go a regional minister. You were our semens, I prepare semens. I was on Ankaso Dini Juma to form no call. That's why I also resigned immediately because on so by say or no or car say or stress or mun deploy a soldier for me. Let's just on Ankasa on Tiasi. Yes, he didn't understand.
The situation is the context no one yes. Intelligence wasn't right.
Yes. You want to mean control situation. No. They are attacking the police. Oh, and only the answer to save the situation. The police will here help. Into military, and no that's not my understand. Look, the first thing is that police for Ankasano. On say starting in the 90s, till then we'll come back to this military coming. Actual report in the 90s, okay. Or Troye, or more investigations, IPS, or police food shooting, a man for near, you know. Omo ye a actual report o ma say crowd control police full nim de omo nim de yes actual report maybe see kwan me say yes me jam report or but experts be say onim actual report
yes,
in the 90s
yes
o say police crowd control mo nim de ye ma proper training after actual report okujeto stadium disaster report the same thing o say police full nim de on how to do crowd control ye ma training and then this what 2021 the same problem so say police for intimidity yam fa soldier from bra a soldier for one more training on crowd control why na ma soldier for training on crowd control nyom adwuma nti ero Simon sir listen
nyom adwuma fine council meeting say what cited 3 reports I didn't actually say police for any capacity on beti media control crowd what do you expect the regional minister to do?
Yeah, so he should just shouldn't have brought in the soldiers at all because of no listen if let's go back can you show me a footage is me hu here near now soldier ni shoot kura to kill also onya luxury of time ekoto here master who say yeah self defense in court when you say unya luxury kura ekoto here naturally said there's so much time
premeditated
yes that is correct that is it in fact 20 adiwe and mumbisa Erasmus this Joy FM for more reporters
Erasmus
I said distance no am for describe even video no fact umbetimi abo video na me distance space me enjoy side
between the no shoot ni nipa na shoot ni
yes me enjoy side hwe nipa enipo nti on say ndada kra na me say tie ya papa was mensa on Peace FM kwa me se faka interview no nsema na oka na me na am like openyi di asem men kasa obaya afi na obe kire say na this not the first time ya fra soldier for nti na kire say this mementias no na kire say ya fra soldier for pe ama na yiyi a ene ada ya fra soldier for ama na yiyi no ene oh it's okay. These are the answers say mo am Peace FM ya na da na pa na me kokot en kuku it's how to say no bibis and this is not the time to say those things obi this yewu to be cast oh ya pachoara mu de munya abutre ebe yenhwehwemu this is not the time to now come and show an operation car leg abind that na ntimi anye omo na omo buy omo it was nonsense. Also Ross Simon Satia said that thing he did that interview you gave yesterday was absolutely rubbish. Said men kasasa by yesterday it wasn't good. On said now oh no that crowd no Sefaka Kwame no man queue say oh regional minister is that what we should be saying at this time? What you say no nya queue no no so koso na soldier for your from e mani ye your from mani ye internet say na dey say anye ye ye mfa ne saa meanwhile soldier for story history be kire say your from da mo mukunkum amanfo a soldier for kunkum amanfo da nti what kind of equalization ne justification this is not the time and no ye won for that see I want say temperature no was sro nti at this time you ask for calm appeasement say munya abutre
munya abutre ye be hwehwem afi obaya obekere say oh yes no kwan so no oh it's bad.
So council na me person me take on human rights issue prince but
these are all human rights. So these are all because you see what do we say? We say human rights. Okay, ekere say nioma na once ayawo nipa ohome no nioma eye wo
video na ye no this is the video. He na oka say because of the distance.
When we say wakoto. When we distance. When we say exactly. When we say distance, Pacho, can you zoom it further? Can you zoom it further?
Let's go back to a holy beam.
I don't say microphone in Adwane.
Nti obi odwane u shoot no.
Obi odwane ye shoot no.
Na ye shoot ya the first thing ye shoot ko wiemu ye shoot nipa. Oh, it was rubbish but they are soldier for it's just ridiculous. Ridiculous. Yeah. On say utimi say adi say ankasa de bia ka say ye ka ne bro omo ntia say or say sisi ade ye kasi omo anim say no we will not accept this because they bia soldier for bekwa kukuma amanfo ne aka say oh enye hwe it has to stop. Ntina on say me the way be fam a I mean, when you say the film, the other aspect, Osha, Yakasi, any ministerial committee of inquiry. No?
Yeah.
Yes, that's better because after this year, per se, you did a soldier free, a boom, you court, you have to prosecute them.
Yeah, prosecute so.
Oh yes.
They were acting on instructions.
No,
their instructions.
Minister
Afia, this is premeditated to kill. Premeditated to kill. Look at the footage.
Video. Let's be watching the video because the video.
When you
good. And honorable crowd. I won't say me ban honorable
agency, the law of agency.
Nipa ni dwane na Afia na wakoto eshuti abra ye shuti ko ewiem and even before then no live bullets what is say IGP kan or say your crowd control na first ye the spray guns so honorable kan minti mu bio ye the spray guns apart from spray gun there water cannons okay and then blank
rubber bullets
and blank bullets interesting how the live bullet call. No, listen. So we are casting human rights. It's not only court. It starts this way. They advocacy.
So you blame your suma or no? That's on his judgment.
And it's because you need the old suma na. So you need trained for conduct.
No. But there's accountability for it. So not true. Yeah, the minister ne didn't say immediately. No, ordinary human better form. No, was Ghana for some pamachara. From so. Master a man for doors. So honorable could minister. A man for doors. Even within the MPP. And then the minister didn't human to form a more than 100 people qualified. Into young from so say I'm a nipa. You see, you can see say people don't when 3 people die. Yes, Anna, it's enough.
It's enough.
Yeah, it's enough into house of Ghana for Mufan say. And Yami Ankasana meto ye, but and Yamina meto tuono. Now so mena me share Ashanti region so and Asante being Pacho. It's we are sana.
When you resign, one fire and one resign.
Exactly.
I've never seen African like I said.
Because this there's a case in the UK minister
excellent.
And more be a hage, more be a chair, and on one hage.
Yes, na nipa na or hage when you say nipa na or hage
conscience
and the girlfriend.
And the girlfriend.
The girlfriend, and yes, so be crack again. The girlfriend or detino. Oh, being the girlfriend.
Where is our conscience? Where is our conscience in this?
I was a minister, Nyanti, as he said, share or say, I do. He has to go because 3 people have died under his watch.
There's no correlation there. There's no correlation there. Bonina resigning.
Yes, and
then the recourse and the law no will take it course. Yes, for no more involving in take it course.
And then it helps to bring down the tension. Oh, any DC, you know, minister need DC there in the or some more. Na yakuma buffer say yes. Because what say company, yeah, Obeti say, Prof North America, I say, company under new management. Into case under new management now you bring back confidence. But more sermons at now, or China, sounds to be on Okakoye.
But back to the video, they NHS and Kofono Mujani.
What the baby are not
go back to the video.
And even before you go to
the people were running. It appears that the Musujina.
I don't know why you are defending the indefensible.
I'm just
but even if you are
I'm just trying to play the
Prof, So as long as she does that,
but wrong is wrong. No matter who led
oh, if you very good. Into ono so gina ha de no waye. Oh, say what's the picturesque? And then the other one, no, dear no ukura placard so justice for what? Kaka. Watu boba.
Okay.
Watu boba. And look at the space. Or no, what could you say we shooting? Look at the space between him and the other. Okay. And then the person is fleeing. Under self-defense will be Jania. Now tuna massa. That's no self-defense. That's not self-defense. And now what bonus suma or no what to from our other. Now we jinaho. Let's just say we say jinaho. Say who shooting account. That's not self-defense. Okay. That's not self-defense. There be anti-human rights.
Okay, critical analysis of it. But me can be say Joe Biden crame wuye. Sasem no ho. Me shada na beside
matters.
Say abua o, enye nipa o. Abua.
Ankasa abua because yan e wa broche no. Every life matters. They also enjoy life. Abua we are now upe ayi a friend is saying Jeffrey Krakuna and Antuntuma won so ira. No, they all enjoy life. They all enjoy life.
In defense security no. Yes, say even non-living things and non-living things, you should have a feeling for non-living things. Enti nipa o awo ye nipa daseni. Se o kuma abua. You should have some reverence, no. In Boy Scouts or cry here, small boys are here Boy Scout. Yes, a scout must have patience to be able to accommodate even living things and non-living things. Into Sawo's security at the foundations of it is there. And yes, so who is a nipa moja unifeni mu aya wono bosumen krono. And yes, so what mean yat maybe a manipa. And a moment as Artimani Niumuno, you refuses to be, a rational being. Rational being in Nipa with him drain, then I drain with him away ye. Into a moment, what drain be to my cause, Nipa way the and my tiger to no, me the two bono, who is a wife in Nipa TBM. And
into the other council can liability the regional minister.
The regional minister
I don't know say
the regional minister is someone junction. We now excess of it. He takes the blame as a leader. So he should resign.
Nienti or more can minimum say be a share honorable Siemens had.
Yes.
Media minimum right from the time or share the MP shape passing.
Okay.
That time, no oba na me wo Fox FM. Enti oba studio or no osafoma for ne your friend is saying Barwe Dunum and sampanyin for no or more bar. I know Osemensa very well. Ne temperament yet. Only good temperament. Only good temperament. And military, your friend is saying Ashanti region, no ye or more commander, very professional. Meaning any training together. Brigadier General Afia, very professional level. Yes, level-headed man.
Brigadier General.
Yes.
To onyeni paketwa.
Wanyeni pekuma. He's my mate. What no mase, but say wanye careful na o follow politicians. Politicians in try kitwe deployment near deployment for deploy military and deploy military kwao. Before you deploy the military, no. Yes, so we hear critical analysis of the situation. Say. At what purpose in the military we invite
you? You are saying, say, an regional minister acting in his capacity as chairman of Regional Security Council. No, Sajina,
He erred.
Yeah. Police reinforcement.
Quickly.
Police reinforcement.
Because Mr. Agbe, they tell me Busa also work of regional minister character, I think, and he's not here to defend himself. It's not fair. Bikra Sadano, he was completely a friend saying. Nani boom fuyin, he was not temperamental. Inti okay, and maybe I unim no nano, and on chances they say he has the same temperament.
I'm saying that in decision making, the temperament is very, very important. The temperament, ability to take a decision at a certain moment, and you're very, very, very important.
So only what it takes to be a regional security council chairperson.
Debbie, I'm not saying that, but I'm trying to tell you, say, Nipa, so who take a decision. Adamo, Yafra, Ebia, when your intelligence said, and Crawford cause trouble, hasi. When a regional police commander now wash until Ujuna Nakasa, and Sam Ben Wakaya, police reinforcement, no, or make me curtail that trouble na cause one. The last resort to deploy is to deploy the military.
Okay.
The last one is to deploy the military.
But Mr. Gbe, say what you say, we need kasai.
Ufa phone na no afre regional your friend saying defense one say what friend oh ejira ko there be o. You need to analyze the situation very well. Kaka wu ye no say intelligence no ye adwuma e wo the district wo. Ti say near lawyer Martin Eke. Every district bia ye wo police CID ni wo pick information wo mo send a report. Wo send a report na e ba to national level. Because distribution of information no, it has to flow from the last point no to the top. And he said, Yamau Intel say na ekosua. You need to do that all consultation. No one who say appropriate measures ben say meet me take at that moment.
But what if oye ni nyina na upon advice to mukasi e military?
Police for do esen na uko hu ya enkrofo. Hwe video na ye hwe video footages kwa. Minimum America bet near na example na me site say Congress House or capital or more attacking because I'm interested in security everywhere in the world. New my back also be an mission or my film. Me share all videos are air course we are into video I hear she and yes I will hear video but she say no man I air course or
Okoto crab twice
very good.
Okoto bed twice.
So the sequence in the air. And you looking at the
and osanko too biom.
It could also be a strategy I will use to, scare the people. Say, "Mugro hoa, meet me I then issue too." But as you speak, meet me in Chile. Say, "I pack on 1 or 2 I cannot tell unless investigation approve. Say wakoto, wasa sorry wakoto. I cannot say 1 or 2. So 1 or 2 no. At this moment, one or be say be we didn't say huna man ani ba kwabo. Enti say no issue no ayekoso e wadwira. Na ye can security related pro regional minister say probe no plan
only lawyer they say the regional minister na was he take blame
but he's the first to go immediately then he calms tempers and then he gives way for
the okay council say can DC no solve a problem and can could regional minister level the chairman of dicing yeah can say DC no so journey every time
and omumienu say say omumienu
Afia share Holland am coach or resign here Mbappe say penalty ape no apologize here. Ade bia obey ya wo no. So you excuse yourself. And no na your conscience nyame ma obia.
O can say enra interview regional minister here. Yes say wa onu chirem say we a decision na ye professional decision upon advice.
He was justifying the wrong thing.
He was justifying the death. So
it's a interview and we admit it say one ma that instruction.
And also on one man
what can say some no who admit it as some no Afia you see no I at that moment so be every crowd one afraid your phone in I can't so person can be fa because
let's just go
based on intelligence intelligence no didn't work
prince regional minister no interview no nature maje no honorable I can see that you are in a very difficult position because honorable
no he's cool
you are not in a difficult position
and I'll respond to some of the
region. I have known Honorable Semensa right from day one.
I'm not sure you know him.
What I say? I've known him.
I'm not sure you know him.
He doesn't
know him.
He doesn't know him. Anybody who says Simon Semensa has a problem with his temperament, then you don't know Simon Semensa.
Okay.
You don't know him.
Okay.
Don't sit on national television and bring down somebody. You don't know him.
You see.
I'm coming, Mr. Gbe. It's not easy for you to call a regional minister minister say the temperament no who is oye it is not even fit for purpose. No, I am saying I disagree with you.
But me seriously from 2001 I don't know say they are no Ashanti.
2001 is a long time.
I'm giving you a history. I'm giving you a history. You can't say that. Honorable Simon,
that is more of a personal issue than a professional issue.
I don't know how. Nobody can question his intelligence and his credibility. Nobody.
How about decision?
Nobody.
Somebody. But how do you?
Prof, okay. Also, mukasana maedi na meeting na mobashi sa buying the president activity.
Obi ambashi obi a opinion.
Prof. Your opinion is the way bashing the president. And I'll say, most of the president did not act fast. One year they can so casantem.
Yeah, fine.
Mami so mukasa nyamaedi na kaka Monday. Yes sir. Right this is the Tuesday. It was Tuesday. Tuesday, now police released a statement. The following day, after the president had been briefed, the president released a statement.
There be Monday, no other than president.
There be Monday, there was no problem. Monday, there was no
Baby, are you on the ground?
Monday, there was
are you on the ground?
Maybe Debbie. Kaka died on Monday. He was buried on Tuesday.
Debbie. You don't understand this thing.
Also, there was no problem.
Also,
what you are saying is that there was no problem.
After the what Master my sister parliamentarians, the value of
personal issues are different from professional issues. So let's be professional about this.
We're talking about the presidency or delay in its response. And I'm saying, say, problem no riot in Tuesday.
Kaka
died on Monday. On Monday, there was no problem.
Okay.
On Monday, there was no problem. There was no riot on Monday.
But not saying
there were social media, he said, and they were equating his death to say because he was bashing government.
No problem.
Now it's becoming very clear. Say his death has nothing to do with say or bashing government. It is true.
Fine, but
there's nothing.
We
don't have a report. It's not conclusive yet.
It has not been established.
So you can say
and so we're expecting the president to have responded to this rumor.
To his death.
Because he was an activist. He was linked to fix the country.
But the link was totally unnecessary.
Allow him to make his point.
The link was totally unnecessary. It became very clear.
Yes. So what you do is that you just ask for calm. You just give blame. You just
on Tuesday there was riot. Tuesday was riot. The police issued a statement. The president the following day, after being briefed and with all the facts, released a statement just the following day.
On Wednesday.
On Wednesday.
That's late.
On Wednesday. How then you describe the president only badayembo for the death of person?
So honorable sir, the death day on Monday was not a problem.
Sit down there is very clear. Honorable said there was no problem.
You should just allow me to speak. Mr. Pebo, my respect for Mr. Pebo there. For him to use words like rubbish near there, it means
but it seems the quantum of issue I don't think you
that is why in the president's statement he commiserated with the family. He said I'm saddened. The president said it.
But the sadness should have come immediately.
The president is not oblivious of the fact. Say, the president is not oblivious of that fact.
They are not profitable.
The president is not oblivious of that fact.
Honorable question, not profitable. Say, Kaka Wuo Nankasa in itself, whether a relationship with activism, or not, just a mere fact.
Then we might as well say, the president issued a statement.
Oh,
but when the peculiar nature of a
that
is argumentum ad valorem. It doesn't qualify for any logic.
The problem you're having is that you are equating his death to activism, and I'm saying nothing has been proven.
But nothing has been rejected because it's still an investigation.
The suspicion is there.
Nothing. But the president, after being briefed of the full facts, released a statement and said he was saddened. You cannot say president is oblivious of the facts that we're waging.
Now, so why is the president saddened?
Prof, so question.
No, you're not the host.
You are not the host.
No, but the argument now it doesn't qualify for any valid argument.
But you think your argument was valid?
But
you think my argument was not valid? But you think yours is valid?
This is dead.
I disagreed with your argument, so you can disagree with mine.
Fine, I understand. But let's use logic. Logic.
Yours was not logical to me. Yours was not logical to me. Yours was also not logical to me. For somebody to sit on national television and say that the regional minister has a problem with his temper.
I didn't say that.
Wrong. And I'm saying he's totally wrong. Yes, and I have a right to rebuttal.
I agree.
I have a right to rebuttal.
I
So don't
agree.
tell me that
I agree.
I don't make it invalid. I'm saying that the regional minister is somebody I know personally. He's a good person. He's a very intelligent person. Decision will take here at that time. He knows why he took that decision at that time. I'm not sure say he instructed the soldiers to go and kill. He did not say that.
Okay.
He told them to go there to bring calm. If there are excesses, let's interrogate that excesses. But to say the fact said, or my instruction said, of course, he told them to go and kill. He didn't say that.
But nobody said that.
That's what he's saying. And that the fact that the man does not have the temperament to even be at that level.
I think that is below the belt.
No, he didn't say to be at that level.
No,
he didn't say so.
The point I'm making is the minister instructed. He has said he instructed the soldiers. Doesn't he have
he's not fit for it.
He didn't tell them to go and shoot
a
and
problem
kill.
with temperament.
He never said so.
No, but he also
the minister never said so. So go there and kill. He told them to go assist the police to bring calm. If there are excesses, as we are watching, let's discuss the excesses.
Okay. Excesses make the people who are empowered.
How do we
see the psyche of how people behave?
Mr. Bay,
what is this?
This can never be accepted in any civilized economy.
How do we deal with the
This is
excesses?
extremely uncalled for.
Totally wrong.
Okay.
Totally wrong. I mean, Samini Yokuminia Bema.
Debbie, you are happy.
It is totally wrong.
You are happy.
Oh, Mr.
He's not.
No.
I think we are all trying to open the right door with the right key.
Nobody can be happy about you. So how do Mr.
I've never said I'm happy about the death. Let's look at the excesses.
When he also said he has a temper, he didn't say the minister is not fit.
No.
But you extrapolated.
I didn't extrapolate.
You extrapolated.
Oscar
said he has a pride. He didn't say he's not fit for office.
Now you have it.
You do the same thing. You do the same thing.
That's all I'm saying.
The temperament, the problem.
It's the same thing he's doing. It's the same thing Honorable is doing. Or the same thing. That's the area with the
and it's unfair.
Did he say that he's not fit for office? Did he say so?
It's unfair.
No, everybody say so. But okay, say initially you said he's not fit for office. You said that Mr. Agbe said he's not fit for. So withdraw that one.
I'm saying that it's totally unfair for him to say so.
No, but you also said that he said he's not fit for office. Did he say so?
Excess in the course. It was totally needless. It was totally needless.
The blame is on the
officers. No, it was totally needless. And they say any backstop with the president. And they say no, because there are security issues. President Nobody's shying away from taking responsibility. But I'm saying that the police themselves, the soldiers themselves, how do we curb that attitude? That is something we can discuss.
Trigger happy.
How do we curb it? Is it by training? Is it the recruitment processes? We can have that discussion.
But we say,
there are some issues we are raising here.
The gravity of what we are discussing, he is totally out of that realm now.
That is your opinion. That one is your opinion. That one is your opinion. Whether I'm out of order or not, the viewers are the best judges.
Responding to some issues.
Yes. All the sectors in the economy are in shambles. He was playing down the effect of COVID. And then he said, from 2017, the trend shows said we will be in crisis, not COVID. He said it here.
Okay.
But how do you calculate or how do you determine the health of an economy? Through economic indicators.
Also, because figures now they need ground.
It didn't need ground. He was saying, from 2017, there were pointers to show, where we are, and it's not because of COVID. That's what he's saying. That's what he's saying. What are the figures showing? 2016, what was our GDP growth?
Okay.
3 point something. 2017 went to 8.1.
Yes.
2018, 6.3. 2019, 6.5. So you can never tell me, the pointer shows we'll be in problem in 2020. But for COVID, no, this economy will not be growing at 0.9. That's the point I'm making.
Okay.
What was the inflation figure in 2016? How was it? How did it go up to 2017? Single digit. You cannot say the pointers were showing say we'll be in problem. Afia, you have an economy, 70-80% of your people are informal. 2 cities, amount 60% of your revenue because of COVID have been shut down. What is the fiscal impact? What is the fiscal impact?
Okay.
Although your expenditure is going high, your revenue is dropping. Read the budget. 25 billion fiscal impact. Every government, every economy have challenges. So I'm not surprised about what we are seeing now. I'm happy, as I said, they say the first quarter report in the buy is showing said the growth rate, no, the way we even anticipated it, no, more than anticipated, faster. So definitely by the end of the year, I am confident. So by the end of the year, no, things will begin to shape up. Yes, nobody says that there are no challenges in the economy, but for you to say all the sectors of the economy are in shambles, I disagree totally.
Okay. Yes,
I disagree totally with it.
Me video no of your friend say regional minister interview no on chairman general but say council can say be so earlier say there's a reason why professional decision the regional minister take here. I know say as chairman of RECSEC regional security council say yema soldiers for no okoti 3 reports, actual report, and a
stadium report,
May 9 disaster report, and the other one was which one reports?
These are the 2. There's an older one, Ryan. There's police service, and there's an older one. There's a Ryan report into the 70s.
Yeah. Okay. Ni na kase police for ni capacity to handle crowd control. And the minister and the decision will take it so all military Nankasa was already flawed in the first place. And for that reason, no more kase minister Nankasa should resign. And when Mr. Agbe didn't
in decision making.
We need to once Mr. Agbe responding to a honor. That he should resign because of that.
As for resignation, so person resign, he can resign. I don't have a problem. But the back stops at him. It's no problem about that. He's the minister. He's in charge of security in the region. He took a decision. At the time he was taking the decision, I don't think he anticipated. Said the soldiers will overreact and kill people. That was not his thinking. I believe so.
You think this is an overreaction on the part of the soldiers?
There was an overreaction, obviously. I don't think that the instruction was for them to go and kill. That was not the instruction. Yesterday in Parliament, look at what happened in Wa. We are even being told, say, boys no mkoye they just passed out last month.
A new recruit.
New recruits who have been sent there to continue with their training. Yes, new recruits. And then they go there without instructions from their commanders to do this. Would you ask the commander?
The commander, okay.
Yes, that's the point I'm making.
Okay.
But the most important thing is that what is the reaction? What remedial measures are you taking to ensure that this thing does not happen again? That's what is important to me. It is the minister, yes, on my instructions. Say, so that for Monko, there's something happening here. The brief I have, and they say, Monko boy police phone. I don't think his instructions was say Monko shoot live bullet. Even me on my Facebook page, I've said that it was needless for you to live bullets. It was totally needless. Okay. Especially on the day that the president was commissioning a Toyota assembling plant, which was supposed to be the topical issue for discussion.
Okay.
You get the point I'm making. It's in the media.
And then the question again comes,
how do you put civilians in the gutter?
Yes.
How? No commander will instruct.
Will be phone.
Really? Commander Ben be instructing him for some koye di omuye. How can you do this? How can you do this? We know the regional minister no better resign. Should the regional minister resign because he's the head of the security in that area? Okay. But the point I'm making is that we have to find a way of solving this problem, of stopping these guys. Oh my, you too trigger happy. Ukoye crowd. At what stage did you start to shoot?
Okay.
You get the point I'm making. That's what we should be discussing. But yes, the regional minister is the head of the security in the area. So if there are excesses here, he should take the blame. I don't have any problem with that at all. Okay. Yes.
Okay. We understand the media person be and a video we onokwa dwane efri ni fie ene ne yene ne makwa akope baby akote because so see his life is in danger because soldiers be at say ono na o twa video ni ti no omo hwehwe no nti now he feels that his life is under threat nti also ope baby na okokoshe so he's moved from his house with his children. Yes, or channel na asemaba. Yebeko, but Mr. Agbe, over draw what they now can say, who call it the temperament of the minister, regional minister into question because they honorable can only regional minister no so yes I not say.
Unim. Nene me can say. Prof. Opoku I can say right from the onset, was it there been yes, you know. I said regional minister, and I said immediately or resign. And then lawyer people also came in to say, and I would hear regional minister no on Peace FM. And the way Papa ne se kasa you know, completely he was out of order. When you sue other ways, can home I say, hey, you're not the lawyer, because Uhunwa, and yes, Anna, Okasa. And a bar, me soon and I make us in decision making, no, at a point of making a decision, no, the temperament of a personality is very, very important. And a day in a bar, yeah, regional minister, no, a ma, sa deployments, or no, and was one instructed, yes, or monko, a draho. And I make us say, Papa no kura wa ye military penny our Washington region. He's my friend and he was my mate. Meaning the papa before say Papa no obeti me take decision, you know. Now wa ye. And I say politicians say we a military person. No one ye careful. Politician beti me am take decision be it will land you into a problem. And I make us say honorable Simon or Simmons, I got to know him as far back 2001. How many years? Me work Fox FM as at that time. And I mean who know that time. Me see Safo Mafo, Banredu, and I got to know him from that.
2001 is a long time from today.
Even till 2016. Now I was playing the same role like you. Now me host two program or a year friend is saying hello FM in Kumasi. Me year programmer or to me friend in. He's my friend. I know him very well. Ne constituency Bosumuche. I know Bosumuche very well.
You may know all the
I am saying that.
If you look at the professional decision making,
yes.
Now the personal life, are you not being unfair
when
to
personal, I'm saying say in decision making at a point of taking a decision, your temperament needs to be considered. And I'm telling you, sir, in defense and security, no, before you deploy the military, no, you need to do your calculations very well to come to a conclusion. Say, military for me deploy woman, all those things you need to analyze it. It is a military officers echo grounds. Neko bane say yakwako tutu amani pemienu ewu a point like that. What comes into your mind? And I gave you a scenario, say in military, in defense, no, there be a yesa utumi tutu okure ekun obi no. Bia na ye war zone na what when say nipa no particular person kura no. The level of aggression na whatever no. When you are able to eliminate that person from the group, no. A certain success.
But Mr. Agbe, there was to say information, but now to say decision of regional minister taking and was based on intelligence from both military and the police command now war region.
I to the extent say nipa mienu. You see, we keep on talking about no with our lawyer Martin Pebu. Oh, human rights, no human rights.
Yeah.
And the foundation of human rights, they say, and they can say would you be confined. That is the foundation of the theory of human rights. All the philosophies as far back human rights is concerned, it is about to make sure say nipan kwa eya dia wo different in same one what ni bibia and then you shall say can say human right into to the extent say nipa ko ne nipa mienu atimi agu and I was telling you right from the onset say politicians don't care about say nipa nipa na we no we hwan we Afia Pokua we prominent person we professor we. But the foundation is that every human being, is very, very important. Say, ni kwan say situation be ma ya jinipa and confidence.
Afia, mama.
So, perspective. For the fact say obi awu no, e kwa na ode.
Media one na ya me ya.
Mama, perspective.
Because nipa mi esa na e de enye nipa ba ko esa obi awu.
Me share onuada me wo na mfo be bro pa ba me share, but I'm very happy say Oka said, I disagree with him. In fact, that is the basic principle of any argument. Say, who premise, now who argument, now conclusion. Now say Talia. I say me onuya a year. I think say you have to apologize. It's very important.
Mr. Agbe.
I saw I apologize because obi say me wo no obi ka say Enoch arrogant. Psychologically no, I register with him to whom biya no o hwehwe arrogance go me mu and this obi ka say obi e what temperament e bi abufuo bi na was na that way that could be a personal issue but you need information be as related to decision ya or make it say because this is a professional issue make here as head of the regional security council.
Okay.
And say and can I apologize because there's no relationship I bet me and some reality hey. Near here woman say onuaka say excesses no and the high end. We a leader ubet me make decision be a intention no right but a baby no na fair resource no I go wrong. Even though na nya intention no ultimate reason madam for be my example no America no you see wa o make $20 million a year. No can make a decision be almost a software for the company now it cost almost $80 million. The board did not approve it and on one making a decision say okay me per say this software because I'm buying other companies are using it and the cost of the company $80 million. And the board and the friend he knew was going to be fired. My friend Omaka just said you said we intention no was right but results not go wrong. You have to make a decision. Yeah dear yeah fire out but he resigned. Because I didn't media mind a conscience. So we idea be nervous and yes, say na me drain no. Media man yes and soldier for backup.
Okay.
But Obiako when you see emotional intelligence, and I walk to amani pewu. Esan seminar me soma ninti. Sa na ma seminar me kan no.
Okay.
Me na me soma ninti na ko wie say ninti no. Me me ho ba for reason. E say na be hu say yes sa na na tie. Integrity is now Obiabe hu say yes we no kwafo.
Hono there that's exactly where now be council and so if
you are to kwahwe ne nyina kan nyina we are trying to open the right door with the right key. Say na be ya nipa na awu no enkoba biem based on the committee report the commission report enkoba biem na first biem be ba na nya sojafo da bia o twitu ana na say gotam na obo bia so esan say ye ka say human rights our freedom to speak that's the beauty of democracy our freedom of association ye nyina rule of law ye equal before the law enti identity na soja ni bi enya kwanya say betimi a cheme yonko e de na hye gotam abo na so trose na me pa obi anya me hwe it's wrong enti leaders na wo sojafo ni police voice say na no nu ka say ya mo training ye and o mo koyesa no ni o ha e wo mo no process na o mo de ha o mo no on body process ye hwe na soja ni bi obeyesa immediately say we pictures they should be fired and sent to jail na nya deterrent to others say wontimi nya wo yonko Ghana ni sa because we soja ni an intersem racha we say ma
in fact why issue no there armed forces Ghana armed forces release statement to
I'm court martial they should court martial them
and the good news say Afia very good news say omo epanyin in temwa then following day we do to apologize to citizens of and I was so happy said there be
military command
military command people wonim na adwuma when you wa ho woni kumasi o but who saw video no on social media and come from Accra straight to work Jenny no
that is leadership that is leadership
which is slightly different
that is leadership
Ashanti region
that is leadership
in time yesterday in parliament the defense minister by
okay then
Obaye
no honorable Dominic Nitu
yes Obaye no when the video surfaced no there was a meeting the military high command he was present the decision was that the one in charge of field works on should fly the next morning
and go there
meet the regional minister apologize on behalf of the military to the regional minister then they go to the overlord to also apologize to them but at that meeting I sure almost say they are seeing the video and he's assuring them say in fact how can you say boys need recruit they just passed out it was at that meeting and I sure almost say and that day no Onyanko, he will ensure say he identifies them then per their own rules in the military they'll be put to book.
Adena Ashanti region there no manya say Adena Ashanti region there no video bar out to say yes na and also
Ashanti region there no Ashanti region
Dominic na obi anko
Ashanti region
and a regional minister
riot no Tuesday the following day the interior minister was there.
Where was the regional minister?
He was with the interior minister.
The following day
yes he was with the interior minister.
Na Dana riot is Tuesday na regional minister no way.
There be for a fluid situation. It's a very fluid, no, he didn't go there on that day. It's a very fluid situation.
Only just running life. Yes,
no, it was a very fluid situation.
It's the
same way the military when it happened. The next day they were there. The interior minister.
Yeah, but what I to say in the war case no, not tension. Nimu to say we are said the lawyer can say tension already no. we are sitting on the back of economic situation while can say COVID crash so abe aggravating no ama emu asan ba be den say e come den ko omani abre but say fix it
but if I give you
the mpacho council lawyer
I feel I'm person here council I feel I'm person here council seriously
Oji apon no ho Afia be lawyer na say was start council na
I feel I'm person here council
school that's a good one yeah honorable on the back of say ahonche wo ho na boys yi nyina ye fix it whether kaka or can fix it and na on kan the perception is that or can activists they were pushing for something ebetimi aba say fix it but they were pushing for something inti ni wo no crash should have at least prompted regional minister to go there wanko ni yesie no regional minister ko ya na wanko
yesie no de yesie no time na riot no start
but na me
but
na lawyer akase senka yesie kaka no kwa regional minister ko ho eno ni e bi Ashanti regional chief imam kra ko kasa se o ye ne omu nyina kasa nka bi a boys no kra enye demonstration
that's a point that is possible it's possible say if okoho no mo na se panyimu bi crack especially when social media started hitting up say he died because of but you see the problem I had with social media and the media in general was that they were focusing more on the guy's death in relation to activities against
so that's why you have to act very fast
because the council can say and then the aftermath of nobody was talking to the media even as DC or no chairman of DISEC no he didn't freely give out information. Now, oh yes, sir.
Guys, he said
crisis management.
Exactly, that's the term.
You must not just work. You must be seen to be working.
Exactly.
And you must be seen to be talking.
You have a point.
I know I'm a culture to Facebook. People even attack me, but they didn't understand. Crisis management number. There was an issue before his death. New wonankasa issues bebre woma yen share den yanti ase.
Yes.
Until what as DC one kasa a problem. You have left a vacuum. Vacuum now where you allow people to speculate.
If I remember on the day of the riots, and I saw the regional police commander hold a press conference that day.
But where was the regional minister? Who's in charge of the region?
He held a press conference and on my details, kakra, as what I transpired. Any arrest or my immediate arrest. That was on Tuesday. That day now is the following day. The regional minister and the interior minister went to Ejura to speak to them before the big boy himself, the big man himself, so called.
Honorable, this whole management of a deal, how are Asaban region, district,
of course, once there are excesses, you can easily conclude say yes, something could have been done different. But the point I'm making is
Kaka no wo ya branch a wo si adwira ho a wo monim ne yie papa enna madamfo pa ne sampan kura can say a branch no ye nipa bi a almost all the political leaders no omo enim no
in fact the picture na no picture for
honorable statement no Ghana web publish here I say wo ye MPP ni mapa
apart ya wadi akira na afi na wie yi
can say wonim no no ne kura no
campaign
not such a personality
and you say
we're looking for that term, crisis management. Because Kaka is such a huge figure, local hero there.
Sir?
And then you see, say already now speculation. To me, Sunday na me ready. You say, you say, fix the country, convene and back way. So there's this information.
There were rumors say he's been beaten up, and they were saying that it was because of.
Yes,
so
say if you are kind
now what is it Afia sebi onam kwan ho ha And then I be.
Example, 2020 elections here, so to send this focus on Beshia. If you Pokua in particular, Makofa a Bahama vote, Nam de Amma Nanado, Namama Nanado vote, Nam de Amma Nana a Bahama, and I'm my son. Meanwhile, Mimi TV, so how you do that? I'm not even in charge of the numbers. But we was Michael, on no yet data input, Nina, the brand with TV, so I can. But they said Ghana example. Yes. Oh, I'm MP before no come and friend me one day. You even sympathize with me. Oh, yes, I'm oh, if you're in Crawford, be so ambitious. I was on my own. I was on my own.
And no, I say ultimate J said Nipa.
But Mr. Boy, the
foundation of human rights, you know, is so important.
You're human rights lawyer, no.
So you say, yeah. So the whole thing, any classic, you say, same we know. It's multidisciplinary.
Yes.
Part of it is security, crisis management, law, sociology, so on and so forth. So let's start. Maybe I didn't share. Maybe it could be disinformation. But Sunday, no, and I mean who or maybe on say no, we be say no, say no, but on say I can't need okay with bandage, the picture in the story. And I say I want to see hospital. Blah 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 blah. And you can say this is one of the convenience of the fix the country. Omuka say an pen e hwa na me bu say there na ekosi there na nti won say bias nti bia it's a fake story nti I will say as government more early warning signal say ade a sha say no yenso ano so you come out and begin to dispel but mo jama ade na ehuru it are taking lies too even as me say lie travel very fast already na make us say there is some suspicion say police for share that no one person crofy be call demonstration so it's nti won say we a human rights activist or temama demonstrators and say some person mo ye chere kakra mo dia mo kakra e bia mo nka se nipa 50 and na ye ntwe mu this social distance in the end let it symbolically happen here nti me hu say ya want to see kind of demonstrator imagine him say na che say omo person be call demonstration na yesa nti yesa na ekoti aban me what to maybe is false nti na ke was say quickly no information machinery no waba they be say then you begin to counteract it quick say nti na mo party communicators no then you begin to counteract but mo jade man call far Ama, you see, human beings, you see, we all add. So we say, 1 + 1. Yeah, meet me, share no 3. Obit me, share no 4. You see, so because you have to just understand, say, as populace, you are doing your crow. Obi or there is what we call motivated bias. Ono the Nigerian say, I buy a kahuna demonstrations in call. Inti say na ye pra abranti na ene aban se wom you see and all those things. So you just have to understand that people have different biases and motivations into what they are say enye no kra no e ho na after all we are buying government machinery gidi now we are dispelling it.
Inti the error was also on the part of information.
Yes.
Information ministry 2 years slow.
Yeah, because they have to counter it.
Because the
this happened yesterday in Parliament. In fact, minority leader.
That time, the chief of defense staff,
because that night.
Defense.
Because at that night, not the military high command with the defense minister had met. So the defense minister came to Parliament, and Haruna raised the issue about it. So we, speaker, so we debate more of information, but or directed said the Committee on Interior and Defense and COA and go first and information. And fortunately, the defense minister was around. Then on my briefing, said this is what I transpired.
But Sunday to Monday,
and the council can say strategic.
Yes,
this one will not be accidental.
I think this is in relation to the Sunday to Monday, not the dry one.
And I may come from Sunday.
The following day.
Let's concentrate on it.
But the problem is Afia from Captain Mahama to from Captain Mahama to small boy ya wo ewo kaswai to near esi ye ewo kakai no omo nyina na meka se unu se meka se omo ye muslims omo wu the next day ni esi omo and information bia anko out danwa no bia no late because na different na ko sada.
That's a good point.
That's a very fantastic point because omo ye kremofo there ade anya ye besie
because you knew said the next day
ye besie no je say the information bia late
una lawyer ka say senka regional minister o say information minister o say bia kwasiada no kro mo tesi aboka knowing that once I have fix the country
no that's
obi the best shemo say nya mo pra obi the best shemo
that's the problem.
And I kebi information minister say that me mami to play in Kokuma mami nko ka regional minister ho ye nko konfo no chenkohwe kaka enti ene ye ko ho kra na ye kohwe na bia ne ho owu ye kra unim so oh ya ye de betumi ene kaka busuafo na dwona ne ene o makwa akohia anopa na mo be se mbesiye na ye mfre chief imam ye mfre Dr. Baumia wa ha ye mfre nimra ye ne nkasa ye ne busuafo ne mehia enka perhaps nipa tu no mo be wu o kaka echi no would not have died.
And then also publicly, but Ichiremete say no anajo no, okay. They sought to maybe I think one of the stations say Mpenyufune Nebusiafune ne imam no Dagomba chief was Mpenyufune Bakushia. But you have to also publicize it. Who said then sending information needs some more van here, you know. Then you put the van into action and ajubre, the van is going. You see, activate it. Information ministry, that's the thing. You activate it. Oh, ajubre, then you are calming tempest. But you don't calm tempest. That's what happens.
Ebusaba yan kone yan kohwe yentie interview regional minister Yera Simon Osemensane chairman general ye ba ni aba behwe NDC's attempt to also go and visit Abusuafo mo do mo ko che Abusuafo no enkofo say political ashawo and NDC no for want of a better expression say asem na aba owuo ne nkwansem de yemfa nya amanyosem but again NDC so hu ni say woye Ghana ni de share de moja bia ye moja nipa bia nso ye nipa nti wafiri mu de omko kye Abusuafo a ensehwe enso MPP for bidi so bobo NDC for say omo de amanyosem na politics be mupe ebe say ade we nyina eni say de betumi aka ansem na ya say ebi NCB yenko hombra ye ne Professor Jampo say ya asoman no ye hia a national awakening any like conscience Ghana ya hunim enka say wo say ye keke bibi esansa asa Ghana ya yira ama say de ya dwene ni nyina yira ade emma ye dan so say nipa da se ni no asa tema no ya yira ama bibia da ne amanyosem nti obi wu kra enye owuo biom aye NDC wo aye MPP wo ya beba ye ne Professor Jampo so betwetwe nkobo be yenhwe interview course wo chairman general ene Yera Simon Osemensa interview ba na ye mfa de aka no beto so send o message ni maye any comment bi a question bi aso awo no meto me bwa kenkan wo de nyina because wo ye Ghana ni you stakeholder e was a discussion ya ye ni nyina mo yenhwe interview no
emanansi ya
yeah point them in the compare with the abo
na empacho why as regional minister na head of regional security council may sure say when you should makoso why the fresh soldier for at the core ejura
kamenda chairman na me ma de share kwame me as chairman of regional security council and I'm a fresh with the day before Papa working for na manya intel say woman could see kaka from burial grounds no woman police station ako any police station ako nipa mi no ano match woman communication ho na woman ako bene woman fee enti ho na my friend so just wanted to say woman ni panko omo fe ni panko na o fe ni se womo se very at o ba omo ba ko station aposhi se fina na ya bomo engineer na me
minister
BFM 104.2
boko there
boko metu kan hache
you who them hache here them anansi ya
yeah point them in the compare with the abo
na empacho why, as regional minister and I head of Regional Security Council, may I sure say when you should Marcoso, why the phrase soldier for at the core, Ejura?
I'm chairman of Regional Security Council, and I'm a friend with them. The day before, Papa, I was working for. Now, my young girl say, Woman could see Kaka from burial and grounds. Woman police station, I call any police station. I call any family, you know, much woman police station. Now, I could any woman feel. And she, the whole number of friends with them wanted to slow. Almost in the panko. Almost any panko. Now, or the penny say, woman, very happy or bad. Bomb the one police station, up she said, Naya bomb.
Minister, send your kind of TSA. I say one now offer soldier for say Omra Meboa Bimbo. Esan say Namunya intelligence and Namunya intel say Omukusie Kakaria. Yabaka Kwashi police station, Kwashi Shakweba Saposo Krum Sanity. But I say, na Oshania a course was soldier for Koya, a two Kasaya, Nipa Ashra Monquay. Na eto say.
It's unfortunate in the wood. The day is not the same that needs going to be food pastor. Yes, the Yaman to your four, a Pokua place forward. Even since the First Republic. Since the First Republic. And under the 1902 Constitution. Maybe Yaman to your foot, Nipa Sanctuary. I've used that strategy since 2017. Come on, example.
Me too.
Operation Calm Light. It's not the police. It's not the military and the police. Kwame. Operation Cowleg, 1992, to fight against cattle health men at Santia Chimagogo. Was it on the police? The fight against illegal logging in forest reserve. Is it only forestry officers? Is it forestry officers with military? I mean, problem bar, the problem I am now making the one. Yen, we have problem effectively. And I am friend of police cap, near person. Engineer picking one aspect. Diaka. It's unfortunate, yeah. That the way yen, Wabua, a boa cracket. Not one who were, yeah. And okay. And you send the past of the way and I'm not being now every walk harbor Niprakasa. The baby of also young politicians, you have to take some of the blame. Or you most of the blame. There is a kaka way. Everybody has a kaka NDC. Kaka, my big graph, me big graph, do you make a campaign? Kaka, number 2. One camp since the campaign. Oba or what kind of campaign or two.
Abusiafonti regional minister nkoma on HMA General Kwame Sefa ye twetwe ye ewo kokoko dwumedie so peace 104.3 ene yete enkomo no ayekoso so ono a ene order soldier for no se omo enko ye hwe sa asem no finally asana yakọ NDC for komoko na ahwe generally going forward no ye beye den na omai we hitimi ama obi a se na prof kana obi kasa council so repeat sa asem no say the right to speak you nipa da se ni bia fundamental right say bibi nkoyi a obetimi aka wadwene ekoyi so obetimi aka wadwene obi any right to obeji say no nkwan na every wonsem including face the country for no after the right to demonstrate so a fundamental right Ghana ni bia or under 1992 constitution enye say bia obi ye obi favor ene ye say omra na ombe obi enko demonstration ye behwe sa assembly nyina but council your voice minister ne de no so do you still insist to say on resign?
Oh yeah
and yes,
yes,
President Pamono.
Yes, I was president and I make us say when we are solving these matters, there are various levels.
Irrespective of explanation, more they say they're cool.
Yes, it's even worse. Okay, young answer. First, or say when your intel say on be police station. You know, police station, you see, so that meant that you ask for reinforcement from Accra police for no, because at least that's their primary duty. Inti nye Kumasi phone kwa office or more nurse one. Inti won't say, and I make us in the statement cry. He's even giving himself away the night before. So you call IG, then IG will bring more people because at least police for no, because of the Archer report, they are making efforts. It's not top notch yet, but at least they have people. Oh, until now, the more people come in there, then a chess and case, no crano, there will be a way they regulate it. No, beyond or the minister can no, it's a camera. That's even way. Then they would have managed it better because when you are intel the night before, say after Sieno or Mokwa police station, even another way would have been that they would have even done it in such a way, say, oh, we dear Patra, Yampenema, you ain't seeing in net. Okay, that can also have its own problem. It depends, but with consultations with the chief imam, any Dagumba chief in the account, there's a way it would have been managed. Into which we say, no, this even near why you know cry, near can you cry? Say we didn't prepare. We didn't prepare for the burial and the aftermath. We didn't prepare. You call for reinforcement from Accra. There's a way they would go about it. Then there's a way on the community. Okay, and I make us information services. Na van wo all around all my information. Okay, then you bring in more community. Listen, a friend say opinion leaders into the community. Say, oh, Ajubrel. You be shemu intenteme yara. Niye na president. Otisa akra I'm even thinking say Bibisa he will pass it on to National Security Coordinator. Inti ebeko National Security Minister ho, ebeko President ho, then they will act on it. Oh, inti no. Ocean Minister Kedi and Pacho we Debbie. Entreye. He should just accept responsibility. Say he didn't manage the crisis well. So, ono di nejuma to hona. Then we see that okay, the region no, the new minister ba. Into what's management now. Now, ama citizens' confidence. Say, yes, something new is happening. And then, so it's like reforms. Then also, the nejuma to us are now, you say, ya chua so kakra, because say, Udi Breno, a new hobby. Say, see, our minister between my the sirens, pain, police, motorcade near you, in everywhere. So, our citizens, a my satisfaction, say, 1 year way, you know, ya train Sanyam in every. You see, so he also has to suffer something. Something must give. But
would it be enough say be a president be friend no action as one man warning letter?
Oh, that way they call anything short of minister going no and to assume.
Now, attention because already know say the honorable can say tension no crab for more.
Oh, the BMI is still simmering. They be that thing doesn't go share. Almost this year me say who will say echo. One a casa. It's simmering. Police near you no. It doesn't take that crown a beko. Minister no corner. Addition they say ya china so kakra. Okay.
My example be na many German for and a year. Na many German for a year juma e Ghana and sana me to kwan. Na me driver, me official driver, Friday okopaki car e wo office ho. One lock it. And to broni ba ku twam no so car na biye. One car driver no cross me a driver and driver me no and on me warning letter. And man tia say Friday me new office my core community na driver and took mu ada na me na mo ma me warning letter mo say oshawase sana bro for thinking here enti ma me translate we nyina mra nia as original minister no me ne no a ye di kan nka interview kura with general nka me nye
okay.
Because at an assembly, just assembly, you are giving the people the gift of fire.
This is the
Ajubron, me Pamcho, where the and Chay to me Pamcho. Ajubrono banner born Jujua. I think that should be a margin or bet you didn't yes, sir. So now, as or justify the or yes, I am because information on Yan or say, Kakano, Omo. Some best police station. Na nipa mienu nso omukuno na omuda police station ye kuom. These are the two intelligence or CSA onyae. Police station nya ho na police fu ekoshi ankrofue. Mushi omo mu dwane. And they say what western situation no ama nipa no bi nso ase aden ase work ho. Nti no wo leader no you take responsibility, take the blame. sana leadership
and na me busa lawyer say how would on resignation na pamo ebe pamo no
ebe serve as a deterrent to obia next time obabenya position no say no so ka say bibi free ni mu say o lose sa position and man authority or the years no say na be that obi nso wo nya obi kra the same Ashanti region but another region be no hu a ebe president we law student ebe president a guiding am na hu say no obi here say na to no until next time nso we make decision about crowd me so me heye ya anya ne say that be repeat the same mistake at different places in the country.
Okay. You just said the NDC for so alcohol. Perhaps if you look at a minister no, one no anka onye interview no ne chema je no ye no kra. Baby a, o just said the NDC for so alcohol akoche afi akwa say the NDC for winning against MP. Who dem say the
Koma. Bia mo ya no politics a. Afia so obi wu ewe ye mpaso so a. Say NDC for kwa ye, MPP for kwa ye. Enya politics mo asem. Wa won so anu akobọ na de ko. Me hu de anti asem bia ba na mo penso mo ye ni say na we anko we beke. Why do we politicize everything? Mo me antwe ho fi sa nyama no. We say ye Ghana for first.
Okay.
Oh, politicians no mu dua bododo. Bia na mo agya abomobo aden.
Mr. Agbe.
Afia.
But in terms of security, no, would you have advised minister, not say regional minister say on each time na interview onye?
Afia, my main kind of say, yeah, yeti panel is nyina no. Ya bebo abaso. I like your sense of that objectivity. Analyzing issues. Yeah, you're perfect. Obi aso ntimi nya perfect wa. But your level headedness of analyzing issues, you know, I appreciate it so much.
Yes.
My main kind of say, okay, baby, and Professor Waka interview we on. Said ya some city pa, especially say President Apau Abedjafo say me yi nipa miensa sa asem we omunkoye mu hwehwemu. Me regional minister come and watum at this point in time answer. Min kasa. No matter whoever our person will interview me was asking me, make I say, hey, no crany or my penny crap how Bedjafo, so munya asem no hwehwemu. And first of all, me na me regional minister. Enti wan hwa me kasa a me kwa kano. E betimi a make anase or make. And no your decision making process na make no. Ana minu ya honorable adma ko no antimas.
Yeah, but say hono ko.
They say what mas why madam fu. Enti eye sa no ma no. Enti your best say next time. Regional ministers.
But what if on also felt that be an uncle for Kabu no sodo? I won't say uncle for or say a way chrono crying ya. Say won a free mamba. But an uncle for the channel so no why
politicians a cast woo ya. I sincerely believe say Sabaya no credit many beje home. But normally when a politician sincerely have whatever a sadness now when him say just one value ni pana we na nkasa. I was telling you say Afia say in our society one say wonya nuru ho nye member of parliament na wu a wu janjan hwe ma mema scenario e bia professor wo kire ma de wo kire me international law professor Debbie Legon Bene.
Okay.
Wo wuye na me de hwe me ho so yie papa. He taught me in international law. Wo wuye na ma me de suro Ghana for mpanyimfo. Sa wonya nu that status a say be wo de why say just say yan wo krampo ankaye. And politicians need to come to the level of.
Are you saying say owo we kaka na nipa mienu ne de senkaye nipa foforo bi say bia NDC MPP for mpanifo bi anka say the omo manage no be different
na. Especially a kaka no as man a regional minister was a kaka ye na damfo one di wohia na wo kana sem pem and all that madam for sampan so say wonim no omo nyinu nyina exchange messages ne ho kwane ba na bi na wo ka ono so wonim ka na che say regional for nyina obi ani mabrante ne say wo ye member of the New Patriotic Party. Na what say nkrofo akwakobo no yenhu za nkrofo no nkrofo akwakobo no amanawu eden na ese ntem a wotimi ye something must click your mind. So there be ya hwe nipa bi a ne ho ohia enti ye momodin an say ye betimi aso ano mo say nim ne religion to say lawyer eka so ye muslim ni ani wo anadwo na omo transport body no efi Kumasi ekura akwa adwira no kra something must work in the mindset say ne yes and amon say ne yes ye tuo say the be ya ni wo no kra no say party for no agigina mu no motimi
no just one fact me tell on another station me ba no mo say anadwo no de omo ni mpanyifo kasa but information didn't go down to the youth who says the actual fiscal money speculation. Tonight you needed to whip up the government machinery in the community because it is some kasi anadwo de omo ni nebusuafo ni mpanyifo chief man but it didn't go down going down no
and adwira won say baby incident ni see nyina na wo ba district na wo nante aba omo district assembly won say before so obedu omo police district office na wo ni say na assembly no so enti efi hono mo wo pick sa intel no kra eba no ayese utimi tu ho na montem eni kwansa wo twen ema nuoma eboroso so enti the decision making process no na ama sa nuoma we nyina akwa wie sa enti ye be stress politicians needs to play their cards very very well na ye value nipa no enye nipa no a wontimi ma MP o asma si bi na vote ma wo na ni vote ba ko kra aka ho a eho hia eno nti na first Afia na onim say first ne ma ne ye ma grant to abo but actually because of human right issue by say there be ayi ma ye nipa ayi say ma timi to aba ma timi kire wo adwen nti it tells you say oba de ayi nuomam obia ho hia ayi say etimi appreciate the value of human and on the constitution you the UN charter of the fundamental right of people and the right to live and we don't just do things anyhow and get away with it and your best politicians say ni aba no yensuamu ade yi and now we can say NDC for
the delegation
I think they say we share a Jura constituency as you speak. NDC for NAye, Wamu member of parliament by Bawa Mohammed, and all. And as some no see, you know, as you want to constituency so. And to be smart enough, no, one say a horse no utie time I want to me before the election. I was see a Jura secretary do my say, or Mubeji, or Beji, and you the Biaso, on Beji, and a Jura no a hotspot. Say what mean nya adwura seat na wo so no oku anim enti for them strategically say wo mo ko ho no mo akwa bomodin so wo ne family no ebe kasa nyina is to win the confidence of the people is to win them
but
say
owo time is it sensitive say obi ba wu o ma wiase bi ewo ne ma aka wa akire wo ho school fees wo ho say I say, are we doing politics with Obi?
It is the sense of humanity, America. It is the sense of humanity. Sir, ultimate actions say nipa na wewu no. What premium are you putting? Premium you can as antimusai. Ukra would have more.
Say they sombo ma we. You don't have one word.
Me traditional now.
Say they sombo.
Very good. And I see a many person was my it is a politicians ni who sa no man no who say NDC for call the following day intention and this MPP for omo panyimfo nyina akọ vice president call chief of omo nyina who said there be ade no yantimi ahande no yi assembly to ye that is the import of the whole thing
into NDC call no cry a good
a striking term and MPP for panyimfo nyina akọ to the sense that vice president no atimi the old man chief imam ashe play mu and na constituency
if I me who chief imam na yam say chief imam
so who said
I can say through that level.
But I also say chief imam.
But if you are politicians, there will be eclecticism. Politicians are smarter than smart. The entire money are so for any handful about edins I was one because I saw a bit me organizing if I 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. I will bet me a share more. The politicians almost said young was here for a nipa near the boomai. And it's always a BBS na quite the whole crowd bet media idea you know to your boat crowd. Obey.
I see. My main kind of messages in be honorable.
Mammy, we are saying, okay, share na prof can be said. You see, the essence of politics I did my MPhil in political science. Into the foundation of the politics, you know, that is how it is said. Everything in the world is being associated with politics. And the politics is the foundation of governance. And to one take the essence of the politics Nasia. Because I'm for politics, everything in the world system is politics. But the say you know the excesses of the politics, no. And the
NDC here and excesses.
No. It is not excesses. Share Adriania would the Atadia will share everything about you. If you are watching everything about you is politics.
Okay.
When you enter America, because Mpabwa share one go jump na go so
it's a choice.
What check a price? I say I dey we any boy at saying it is
choose way.
A level of thinking no and now dey say I dey we meet me 250 cedis a year. What are they the same thing? We treat the same thing. Everything about you. That is how politics came about.
Okay.
Because you make a decision and make a choice, no? It is politics. And the politics is very good.
Okay.
But the essences of it, no? And then
okay, yo. Honorable. Me share NDC visit. Say Nana Unu Abema Chemu say. Why your own constituency? So they had every right to Ombekonya politics.
No, it has nothing to do with Omu constituency. It's pure politics. Anybody who tells you say the Omukoye and your politics is lying. It's pure politics.
That's how you two say your own constituency.
Because say Omu constituency, but they were just playing on the emotions at the time, you know, for some political game.
Why?
There's no doubt about it. Yeah, Omu statement will release here. Opariado, Omu youth organizer. Ono hawaye dog account we buy and any he wants to revamp it. Say.
We buy and any say
of course he knows. I told him.
Hey, honorable.
No. You're not getting my point. No, you're not getting my point. No. Martin, you're not getting the point I'm making. I told him at Adum FM. Say he's playing on the emotions of the people. So he's happy. I can withdraw about that. I can withdraw.
He's not happy about say
I can withdraw. No, he's not. I said definitely how could he be happy about it? But he's playing on the emotions. The keyboard. Yes, no, they. Okay. Or see, any political. Me patron the statement. The former
vice president.
When you say 30th June was 3 years of his death.
30th June,
yes.
3 years anniversary of Mr.
Say end this very release statement. Did you read?
That's how we have been.
I'm making a point. I'm making a point.
Okay.
Where their interests lie.
Okay.
I'm telling you where their interests lie.
Okay.
And Mr. Toye, the former vice president, former Omuhono, they didn't even issue a statement to commiserate. Yes, they did not.
Okay.
But listen to what they said. This is Opariado. On 29th, go to paragraph 4. No one must suffer any harm because they dared to speak up and demand a better Ghana. It is unacceptable for a government that rode on the back of harsh criticisms and demonstrations to power will be averred to same when it is in government. What changed? Is our president no longer a champion of human rights? What is more political than this? And you are saying that this is not political.
But he's not manufacturing facts.
Oh, which fact? Did the gentleman die as we sit here? Did the gentleman die because he was campaigning against government? And so
there's no facts.
So what this statement is not factual.
But there can be a slight correlation.
Listen. It's not about a. I'm saying, say, listen to what he
it hasn't been established.
So what he say, no, it's not factual. So this statement, what he say, is not factual.
For now, it is not.
Now, can you read it again?
But it's also factual. I said
maybe you are a lawyer. Please listen. No one must suffer any harm because they dare to speak up and demand a better Ghana. It is unacceptable for a government that rode on the back of harsh criticisms and demonstrations to power will be averred to same when it is in government. What's changed? Is our president no longer a champion of human rights?
Okay. So
there's nothing. Nobody can tell me that it's not political. Now let's go to another paragraph. Let no one, whether in government or a place of authority, be deceived that this injustice will deter the people from demanding fix the country now. Kaka may have paid the ultimate price. Which ultimate price? Did he die because of Fix Ghana? Did he die because of that? So nobody should tell me. So what they were doing is not political. What they went there to do was for the optics, political playing on the keyboards of the emotions. Nobody, and this is their official statement. This is official statement signed by their youth organizer. And you think we should be wasting our time and commenting on this?
Okay, now how about Vice President to call one and so because of their politics? There
was a problem. The president is not in town. He was the commander in chief. At the time, he had to go there, sympathize with the people, do what he has to do. There's nothing wrong with that. But you can't tell me, say this thing. Oh, nobody has said it's a constituency.
Yeah,
okay.
Afia,
that was right. So we are going there.
Constituency holders.
The American said nobody should tell me, say what they did is not political.
Okay.
Yes, but honorable, to be fair,
about
so yes, let's do this.
And we have established that the statement they even issued is not factual.
Yes, honorable.
And so I will not debate this. It's not factual.
It's official.
And I'm saying that what they did is for the optics. Okay. It's for the optics. It's political. And they've issued an official statement, which I've read to you, which shows that even the statement, all they were doing was to play to the keyboards of emotions of the people. And because the statement itself, as we have all established here, is not even factual.
So far, statement there. To be fair, may at least reading around in the course of the week. If Abrante Ernesto Yebua, economic freedom fight, or say Kaka Kaomo fix the country, or Kaomo, and yes, and then Sunday kura upra, and I make us me Sunday ano pano me Now I say this one of the convenience of fix the country demonstration and ye prano no and I say and next so say Facebook kura ubehu ni post ni nyina okam ho nti ebesi sisi die no say obi kase no can fix the country ho there are basis for it.
Okay.
Nti ekire nhwehwemu kire so on kan fine but sisi
are relating it to new no they are honorable so can I say even if okan ho there's no relationship between the Wona and it fix the country.
University of Wisconsin, where you be a friend, the power of if. If is a very powerful word. If. Sir, I don't think you could now. It will be established within 10 days in a president and a diamano.
Okay.
If it's not and you see a for now, no, many yards and yeah, factual.
Okay. Okay, council, what do you think about Hono?
Yeah, so for now, the SCCIB said, and Unti, a bisu senor, and Yenja, and a prophet, Yenja. 10 days time, then we would see.
Okay. I'm reading messages.
I'm happy. I'm happy.
I am brought back to demonstration because fix the country. Didn't never see fix the country. Finally, police form NDC for chance or monko demonstration. But fix the country for no police form or more chance so monko. Even NDC for the enocrano. Police for initially can say COVID nitino. Omu to be more monko. Omu need security crowd. Betty me monko. Then and now omuni omunko share omusi afedi omunko. Fix the country for the besine. They are still fighting with them legally in court. So omunko we have to look at that one too. The fundamental writer will be also be embarking on demonstration.
Me, I'm happy, sir. Madam Mami, and use that term. Or within international relations security arena, no, we cherish him so much, and I'm happy to work on sa committee we na work ebwa, and we are expecting say committee no. Omubetimi ayo omwadwuma yie ama yetimi anya the chronology of the events no ma ekeka bo mu a ema ka aka wuye na esa ne ka aka ewu na chi no nipa mienu atimi asa wu aka ho omubetimi anya good report dia magana fo e Ghana fo hu ne say we die ye somu a eyeyie na committee members no wo mukọ na semi ka say Dr. Vladimir Ntwidanso e ka ho amani agi na wa mukọ ye report no na ayesi wantan a wanhwe a ebe ha yen papa nti in saying say committee no me pe won asem no o mo nhwe say at the end of the day no ye betimi achieve a certain objective.
Proper then I say
what is see one time? You see one thing I'm a problem will be before when he say we disbelieve people. ye hu onipa na ye nyini ni dada many abrofo I work all my life abrofo suban say ojiwudi until you prove to him or her otherwise
okay.
But before the any abeka bia no nyi ni dada o.
Oh, but prof, we so there for general.
Mo me fa gidie. Mo me fa gidie church say. Nipa na bo ni de so gini di nya sa. And see one time na we wa kire bi. And fa bi mo see I'm a positivist.
No.
It is how you are there you negative living.
Okay, Mr. Agbe, mo ma me kind message.
In the positivist
see one time na say I'm saying so church here.
In the before they even
don't do that. Don't do that. That is you one time.
In the school of the positivist theory, what comes into play? In the philosophy of the positivist chronology.
I
sound more academic.
Because of your viewers.
You see, lawyer Pebu, no Kabibino. Prof, you didn't pay attention to it. Was citing a lot of report. About Ghana for. Yasha says our report now it didn't work perfectly to solve a problem.
Yamfanya Juma because of said managing crowd Yamfanya Juma. Yes, a report no mind any year.
Hold it.
Mr. Mami can
quite recently, Yasha report to be your friend is saying I also West Oregon there by. You read the report? Yes. What was the essence of that report? At the end of the day, what happened? I am saying, I'm trying to position myself as a per the committee members, which I know Dr. Vladimir Entry-Danso very, very well. And I know how he is.
He's
and
not
I'm
a chair,
saying,
there's a justice
no,
in the chair.
Maybe I'm focusing on personality I will relate to my profession.
Okay.
And I'm saying, say, yes.
Okay.
Because within international relations security, we respect him so much. And I'm expecting, that sense of, genuity, originality, will come to play to ensure, reporting a and I use that word that you use one call I don't say one time. Let's just say
so that people can relate to it. Okay.
That is where I'm coming from.
Mommy kind message say yes. Professor Kwati no say if good morning. I'm enjoying discussion and then mode was it President Kufuor administration akwai say they are working on to a landmine. No mu koti area to be kwache no ka say the cost no and part of it ne na Mr. Agbe na o kano uncle eko uncle ato ewo tema committee 2 former assemblyman ewo honum say so senior statesman say fia good morning e me hwe mo pa
tema so person oji boss wa
oh tema da bia wona ewo menti tema
no say tema dey ebo tema na je say fia o
manya aji aboso dada tema dey manya aji aboso dada William was say regional minister as chairman of RECSEC no doesn't take unilateral decisions please catch Mr. Agbe so it is not Osei Mensah as an individual and or no as a person and obeka the soldiers enkoho omunyina as RECSEC no there's BNI there are police military fire service for omunyina ka ho enti kache Mr. Agbe say on tonobo or TV so enye no say oba better TV so discredit nipa ba ko just by one activity because one of there to bonsa William and send this message no kwam dako o say if you are good morning so enkoma kwam dako no mo oni omo hwe critical issues anope enyina abrantia ba ko o say if you are good morning I like your kaba I say I like your yellow kaba. Why am I messing? But me ya kai mini abema goja sa ba for champion AK kaba. Enyakopo efa ni kransie ye. Mini abema pa enye enchen kra. O say kaba. We enya kaba. Ya tadi o say that kaba so wende. It's just by the way. Make our messages we say so YPC minister no say hey this David Agbe man we pa dey offer ya o mu mani nya abotre say nye bibia na ye kan ta say na tutujegu onya aboche honom na Memuna to Idris or Sefia the same way Greater Accra Regional Minister is using the military to beat scrap dealers or abomination they say almost sell property no wouldn't allow them to video it because no ni soldiers ne ba omo che say the omo ye no mo ano mo ye demigods e wo honom untumi nya Memuna to minim bibi e che say omo obo nkofo because information reporters they let them and call agbogloshi de buy NHS say na scrap dealers mum toto moba de bo omo na omo ye eviction nti anu to omo di military no ko honum say omo nya de omo ye no bo ma mo bia but wo any video that shows otherwise am ye hu video say Ghana de ye kasa with evidence ye kasa here say keke we say no obi bu obi there for evidence bra ye kasa na ye nya yes as say media for cry say eduma kra nya say we ye obi de obe court me be kan into evidence and there but yi video no to say there wa de yi video no a eno ano no hu so me hu na to timpacho wo video na odi aba inshaba kwesi osi film de ne de ma feel ubasa una da me ma tem na control mo sa no James Boache Riches no say Afia from Ashanti region the same incident happened here at Waterfall and if it wasn't the military no en ko mbekum obi zongo fo wo ha no nkanye military fo asemo no say mensa de wo mobile anke be asenti yen situate ade no in perspective and sana ye blame regional minister say anase say Eric Edu no say Mr. Gbe wo ya NDC ni kra me ade no kanokra no say de tie men chiacha no emfo ni nkosi obi esom na ye friends Eric Edu maka wo de Papa J wo di atem nti I won't be the master me na me read atenie my mouth is too expensive to read insults Percy having doubt Dayton and okay say not all the boys are intelligent but your boys be na oka and one say Michael Ofori no say Afia today's show no there it looks a bit confusing pa mix issues any analysis o panelists mum there o my ade mum there but military men no che say show omo ano omo akoto a wo mu kum two people no there eno there issue pa was here can was issues no is not mixed for us unti no mama me hu baby a achi anache say dey aba na na champon and some woman no say good morning vim lady I'm really enjoying the show pa continue to do the job say dey wo ye na greetings and come Francis Ayoko Boaten Amponsem and na Charles Osubu achi o Facebook go say please catch a government so upgrade teachers no na ye dey no hia ye the security nsem amoka nyina no ye botom eso na ehia e serious e pese mo kan wasem Osman Kwabna Okwan no say in fact o panelists they are doing a good job o mama enjoy discussion and Alex Josam no say the man in the white or your lawyer na so the very intelligent one but your man in white ona go share white prof share white and Mr. Agbe so share white all the men are intelligent there and that say so boy aba so Papa J ni everyone is saying stop and you are just exposing your little knowledge panelists please allow him to expose himself but one how can I say everyone is telling him to stop no Maxi P say Ghana's problem now here tribalism putting square holes in round holes placing unintelligent people in intelligent positions and only Ghana a problem and dey ababe drew baby Tom Haruna no say Afia me wo Tamakomti 1 side 20 prof sana o she white suit no ka chen say ma digging no pa wo kanya sasem and wo kan no cross pepe we mu and you hear more of them wo Ghana ha Escobar the general no say the MPP one no was so no akọ siki advice fi na busuafo because the oye wo studio ho no pa obo defense we defense Black Stars crime kenye defense be bo aye ntie say na won kasa to the issue na wonya so obo defense ma abanya M1 no e wo kwan bia eso no Papa J de no Francis Apieje no say you people are just here only one side and amoye one single word against violence of those youth no at Ejura and in my view it's not fair pacho can be or say then you people are here to condemn only one side without mentioning the one word against the youth of Ejura or say my view they say it's not fair okay sound no patching or say I say supporting youth no be also the omo ye nenye she said dem focus no mo toto e mo ba na say ni nyina call against regional minister no and Jacob Ametoglo was a vice president and the police service is not trusted so that would what will happen say a vice president akọ no akra kasakra say you trust no it one only institutions no dey omoko nyina we can't sleep we need security papa bia e wo oma we say mu amudani coronavirus or say him lawyer catch a lawyer may say Kaka is not part of Fix the Country group or tom. Into Ernesto Yabo and Wasem no Mukanya, they are just misleading people. Momonka one-sided beer. Isaac Boas a doom. Was the analysis not aqua one-sided and yet MYing. And Nana a champion say good morning, Stefia. I'm really enjoying an open discussion. Modia Banapamunko so in fact, and Yeshian Bibri. Opike go soon or see Mr. Bay. Oh, yeah, politics. At the end, oh, yeah, security analyst. Oba. No one can security analysis now back to the issue. No matter politics, be a MKM. Papa Kwesi Milan was a very great show, smart panelist. Honorable, we are very intelligent passer. Now to me, fire omu neutralize you omo a good job, partner. Why you not if you are looking great? And Derek Drills was say hello. Why do we always rely on soldiers and not SWAT? Because on who ye soldier for was SWAT team. What happened to their SWAT team and then
police for
also police for SWAT team. What happened? This soldier for nebem. Could you oath no say covert and overt propaganda agenda for Mofoswamp of any NDC group. And na can be na way nyina aba na yenim bibia. Yen ko hwehwe mu pa ho. And ye beti ase the genesis of we say. I don't know. Paul Biden no say if ya allow the politicians to talk 2024. Ebeba na eduru ho a na ye behu pa. Ka che ono aboma ye say eduru 2024 a ye ne omu nyina ate Ghana ebehu de bekoso. Alex Sam Joe so Facebook no say if ya this is my first time of watching critical issues and I'm loving discussion no nkomobo no any panelists now de o ma ba ni nyina. Raymond Entry Boache no say if ya your panel is very knowledgeable, very smart people and then me too share the ma panelists good job pass all the way mo e dey o mo e buy. Evans Boache no say yes we know him. He was a political talk show host for Fox FM. Etikache agbe say yenim no dada de o kan surprise yen yenim baby o free ba. I will. Nana question or sister if you're good morning, pa. I think the president realizing that statement now or yeah no necessary no. Enuti and no wabe condemn the military act and the woman in call for economy. I think MPP woman shada nya matured or communication and managing of crisis mo. E one day was so mutu me call no mo homework ewo and Reynolds Gray no see UTV as I reported this issue to you but you guys never responded. But issue bang mami hu why na me fama news team ni sisi na yemra emeye kojo sign and say if you good morning pa like your show pa Saturday anopebia I'm glued now I only will give one advice to Nanado say he shouldn't forget that he will one day say he's an ex-president ne drew one my yeso Ghana for yenim de beka e de a chen to obu o man na yesre na wo hwe dachi no so obu ama Ghana for nye say bia wono de ope e na ode eye Empress Bakope na and also him lady good morning pa mau. Now these politicians behave as if say military no any police person don't have families. Yes you abusuafo. Auntie the omo ye nyina so ye hwe omo pa. Owusu Michelle say UTV my enjoy mo discussion pa smart move. Was a good morning pa. I dey check professor or share suit no professor opoku no eno opoku country. Was a prof yakopon sharp pa o kanyansa some kind of cry no cry no so enkofo empe. Sege pa yaw. Was a regional minister no has no authority. One day was say you know nim ye read the act no Act 526. You be say regional minister cry ni authority say obeka to no and no soma soldiers mo call red sec and e betimi aye take the decision but no as regional minister no doesn't have any power so obesoma obia and Francis Odoi I say this is very critical issue pa if yakopon sha say na the panel we e dey omo e buy from lawyer to prof obia ben in his own right and Rahis Warbeck because Dr. Baumia went to Idra in the company of Chief Imam. This is what happens when you don't have credibility. Just walk up Chief Imam ulma icho so onundi wechi ansa na wonya esanso ono ko ba na Chief Imam ko bia kra emu awo Jacob Ametoglo was here. Thank you for reading my message. I like your dress pa Emeritus Kofoso omo pe wata de pa Kofi Afia no sister if you try and bring Professor Inokentri to the studio we love to listen to him na no ode ne ba o kanya sasam no kan no kre we a ode na ba so wa kan no kra ma to ye koma so pa and Brett Kelvin I say I'm really enjoying this show pa no pay thank you for bringing all these people to the studio omo kanya sasam Jabil Mohammed no say what's the difference between Fix the Country and what Kaka and then audio recording in video recording in na no ye it the MPP for person omo de justify omo no was on tiasie Eugene Oche no say if you please know that you are the moderator not part of the panel okay Mati medasi Pake Elembele no say the Ghanaians were promised for more to do more now is this what we deserve now to do more nunye And he say yeah the cost of Ghana and they on the onim class whether this is formal and a Rabna Francis is Ghana cylinder manufacturing or see you they be sending message one loyal a critical issue viewer or say good morning Vim tell that we know all doomsday CSOs any experts any human rights theorists for no any unfounded democratic principles and say it will end in their it will end them up in upbringing terrorist rights. How I wish to say all security agencies will withdraw their services in 1 week and we will let these armchair experts attention seeking take over security people and
no, if you are going to issue that it's this
honorable Kasim
what's why there
Ghana cylinder manufacturing
by public institution discount you cannot
almost messages because message now saying
we pay her with the taxpayers money and she can insult us.
What's what managing
Ghana cylinder manufacturing is that not you know what NDC or cross a carpet up and down.
Yes.
Why we should do that?
Mama can message from Professor Jampo. Professor Jampo say your friend say what your long list a call for restoration of the consciousness of the nation. It has to see young people offering such unquestionable support to self-seeking, self-perpetuating and self-aggrandizing politicians. And it feels a bit elating to see a few of them initiating a move to sustain the pressure on government say on fix it or minor. Now it's a very long one. It's prof me to be kind of so need Ghana hand say it's prof mefor was maybe was attempted
Francis is here and NDC omoya na ya kaya dey na man for the big gina ka say her rights were abused and then ono wetime nya no kasa when she was abused then she seek public sympathy
NDC 2005
I'm not for the charge no and now say terrorist rights
Francis says I'm saying me read the message. You see if you read it to my view, I'm watching it. The message should not be read because
I don't know old curriculum. You have title you have any
old curriculum. There's a new one.
Idea about be a make try be a make can say my opinion I 1 out of many. Yeah 5 what have my opinion 1 out of 5. And to be a channel your man in channel that's the beauty of democracy.
No dey now can old curriculum.
Matthias.
Francis say I'm say council one kasa now can say the right to free speech. Professor cancer so be our point so ochena again but she has a right to express herself
but insult say am hwe ya o man your fundamental principle your fundamental principle of respect
2000 you know nya man for the twitwa
ya wo ye no na ya di buo man panimfo saa ene ye di nyiye ade a eye core value a wo ma we mu yira say obi a sorry no twe phone eti nanima na odi atem obehu MPB ana minister bi okasa no so di obi atem mama yenyi saa de ne furo because emwa oman ya atem di emwa oman
ya we di atem na because just or can say tell that we know it all.
Obiani wa oye pansofia, obiani wo ni bibia. In this world you specialize in bibia. Maybe a leadership expert, where you security expert or a law, when so a lawmaker, obia specializing in area.
Finance person or finance committee kama. You pesca ni one years ago.
No.
That's how it is.
Francis insists say any fundamental human rights. Yeah, we did the message I can't cast a watch and but Francis it's central message without the qualification or we know it all no free then I'll read the
message. For the twitwa je on say na we nya no be kan say
Afia good o one asema Afia kan o say Madam Francis said saturday wasem ni bi it speaks a lot one say do
I say no nyi we ni from qualifications
support Afia dey
Mami Boza
demonstration the right to demonstrate a council member also say NDC in court demonstration but fix the country fund the police fund no more court so
Okay, so fix the country, no. As far as I'm aware, no. Just say be a BBS bio, but there's no more court case. The last court case in there, there's a Saturday.
Saturday,
yes. And was it earlier in the week
or
last week?
Okay.
Yes, but that wasn't the listen. Your friend is saying right to demonstrate. Now, because I said on person mo kono police permit no case. Now, because my friend says substantive case need 3 now, because no and we need court bio because the last time no mo call no say Attorney General the krata call say or per se or stop it demonstration no. And I'm also say oh they be date now my and date na twem. Into date na twem no. Nature say there's no more intended demonstration. Yeah, say no person we on the May 9th. Say it would have coincided with Accra Sports Stadium disaster.
No.
Among fu ye no. And na ye internet say see an krata mu no. Ye ni a notification be as ye be called demonstration. Into tembu afo no eso mu say ampa oni fix the country for ya again say assembly omunye notification say on besa call demonstration. Into ya no chere say assembly ni hobio. Into ho no na omuwie case no nti na che say na aye kese de case ni court say police for per say omo chire omo kwan say omo ka say omo nko demonstration no
nti say na kwan da house face the country for no betimi akọ
subject to say yes
on come police I think e ho na omo difficulty no one say NDC for chiro letter come police police won initially ka so omo nye omo na omo ko ye meeting by omo say omo nko mbe mo omo route omo ne omo
ba oni say wuo ni eyi ni say finally wohu me the way I see it ni say ni esiri nyina no e na ma finally police for who say they be oh say you can feel on the ground say the way this thing is going always on say ahonchire is always been there nti sama for person mo ye o ye kira no amomo aye omo ye wi ana omo ho ato mo on say nyema sho mo bo ti omo ye hey gidi no exercise omo wi na omo abre then na aye kum on so me looking at it if he say nyema na fix the country for the shots no e kire nipa miense wu sisi e no ka ho nti na Afia police for say they be e was say omu je mu na demonstration no e koso yeah
would you advise the omo join NDC for
right I know the
because any demonstration here be
man not necessary this I need to reflect or say me dream no problem because no they be young can say no we are all citizens me but I think say fix the country no so as far as I understand no omo ye apolitical into omo ko join NDC you be can say
okay prof what do you think this year NDC for beko in fact omo some become Tuesday and Wednesday and
I want say justice demonstration
yes
ya mom kwan say omonko am say police farm omonko nia hamadwe kakra ni say coronavirus no real am say nura yet say new variant no aba
community spread abada but the community spread abam
community spread ni ada we ntino me wo ho na me hu New York sanya ye tu nipa guka go mu nipa awuo yare we nya de a ese didi agro em say ha de nyame abo ho ban ade ba kwa me ba me tiri say em say black man no matter what to do or be survival because kwan ya fa so atimi a survival yare we ye ni aduro ni ada we ya akra de bre kra ni enim say problem wo nuro no ho ne here population America you 1.8 million people a day July 4 for China me birthday they say en sha mask be because obi a want no utimi egrele
American Independence
Day o China no obi a to me grele outside unfortunately me nifie ba me so me grele me dia wa ha enti mo me hwe sa protocol no ne yen distance ya ho ye eno na bebo ma yare na san spread it because angry here now kwa demonstration na wakofo owu aba nipa ne bi wo ho a wa na hwe fie enti se woni ho a me ba ma hu se mrantie bom ho mode dipa arehu sem bi to me e wo Erides Hotel a ko pake me kana musem ranche bi kuta so enye se kana mo nyina begu ka no ntimi se awrade na de ma wu awie na mbusa se de na mo ye omo se ye ye adwuma ye dodo pa in fact me wure ho papa nipa be 50 ade omo ya ne se osora no wafa so ne se kan na ode nam no mo nyina akohia se obi be me adopa bi ni ado a mesramo Ghana mo menye mpa adwuma ma ye yufu na ye security issue
demonstration nasem because I know see a security issue perhaps I know can na police what kind of say terrorism near there already now there's intel say people are trying to harvest your man and maba ni be as terrorists cry
yes but me start if you
baby
o kan ye no enye enkranko Mia yanka say backyard. Yina Ashanti region. Uf Accra ha say ya ko Ashanti region. Wo mu wo ho sa mu kura sa so no de wo mu ekon ho na no ebu akwa kuma say ebu wo mu run about wo bo say boys na bo chenku filling station wo na wo mu de aso atototo wo mu kon wo mu pa adwuma ye enye Accra nko all over
we kwa de okako bi asem
media me say wa onim Ashanti region there behifa benim de wo ho in and out the same thing Accra sa ko wo mu gu ho sa na wo mu de aso atoto wo mu kon wo mu pa adwuma ye nti it is a big problem I see it measure unemployment no unemployment nya de kuma say we do to every 20 years eko when timi anya adwuma anya affect o pension kopim so obewu because we contribution I say with me here every month no when timi anya enu be say 20 years 30 years one hwe aho be kire nti unemployment is a big issue but demonstration no as amre no IGP akoma green light say NDC for betimi akon it's good fix the country for no eso dia no so hange unza na lawyer say on timi hu how to differentiate between the two no fix the country for no wo mo gina wo mo ebebi and next to ye bo anom ne other you know former one and prominent Ghanaians no almost so omo dia yesi Afia polo and say ekwapim polo mo
be nya no odo
Afia odo enom ekogu ho ma ye chi wo na ma miss na sabi emofra totofe wa we nyina e demonstration just young people they just want to demonstrate keke yes yampene demonstration no ne yasa akwachi wo nyina akwagu police be say 3 hours
na lawyer social distance
lawyer for akwaye hwenim guase e baye so o mo court kura so o mo say defeat abai kan ho look at such magnitude of embarrassment enye o and hwe prof can be say president yanka say president nanado demonstration pa Afia me as far back 1997 nanado be here
in fact no me share president Pokua do video be from Kumi Precon me who am we will end the program with that one omoko Kumi Precon we frɛ ye ntuma na all the entia abrofo kro moti abroche aban ne dada omo and at the time it was because he had to VAT mu 17.5%. Nti nanado led that me person me nya video no na
Afia me call parliament me fi Kumase ne ma ba parliament me se me ba beti nanado those days only J8 men sanom ne sampanyimfo no me ba parliament beti I just want to listen to them ne papa yi ayem president na demonstration kwala totofi yo just young guys they want to demonstrate yes you be empany police forces say abamu penyin forces say near bomb
kwala penyin fo bi an stop police for na mo de o mo call
you see it is wrong enti samre no say your mama ada na NDC for do mo ma mo opportunity say NDC for no nko demonstration na wo that group no do me I associate myself with the country you know wo me associate myself with them and no you very very important say yes wo mo so timi demonstrate through demonstration no Abai can pick a lot of senses from in some more can so that Abai will sit down and say emranti e call demonstration omo kan unemployment omo kan abia security omo kan education omo kan we nti kwan ba na yebetimi afaso a yebetimi asolve sa no man nti demonstration are not evil thing enye ade a ebo man enye ade a eye awurukasem na mmom no to give freedom to people say musu mun kire mu adwen kakra na yentimi hweso na yenchichire o man nti I think say abamu mpanyimfo wo mo makwan na emrantie nkuma no wo mo demonstrate na emwa Ghana na NDC for so fine so mama mo green light so mo kwa Tuesday we are looking forward to see how they will be able to mobilize themselves within a short period of time wo mo ne IGP akwaku so mo koye na ekoye bibi suna ntokwa na se manso sem bi ma na se wukasem bi mu a wo mo mpanyimfo no we hold them responsible within this short period of time up to Tuesday our mobile demonstration we are expecting say on mobile demonstration no and do it very well ebetimi a Kenya Ghana kakra nanse stories eba utie BBC yes we Ghana we na see and I listened to that and I become so embarrassed say there be Ghana shouldn't go that way.
Okay.
And yet
honorable
Mr. Agbe ozi o tie BBC yes Ghana
oh
Mr. Agbe jai. Mr. Agbe jai.
She why issue ye and
Mr. Agbe
your friend say Mr. Agbe and
Mr. Agbe
all time no ask for
LGBT for
LGBT there no people were saying it was an attempt to cover
Mr. Agbe
from the main issues there
created the impression said there's insecurity and Ghana is that is the impression I get. That's what the impression I get.
Insecurity or insecurity.
But that is the impression I get. Say there's insecurity and then
lawyer can say there's tension in Ghana and I can't honorable
ya betina he
mini agbe ni fi ya from kroma
listen mini agbe ni fi fi ne bai you fa otuka na bai god ni ka na bai no ka bai e dey Afia don't create the impression
honorable one say cracker say doom so timetable no crack me am boss na e na am no best squad
and the suggestion was a beautiful suggestion.
Suggestion security
let's do this. Let's do security now. There's a human security aspect. I know there was a problem. I don't need unemployment, livelihood. Listen, security, no, there were different aspects. Maybe a problem wo ho ne human security no eno ne say mebunu ni adwuma nya no nti they are angry, they are frustrated. On say internet Facebook ni other social media on some yes animal. So as for the human security aspect, we have a problem because of unemployment. And I no nya shase. It's always been there. It's always been there. But I was saying and so it's always been simmering. It's always been simmering. So human security there you're a big problem.
That's
because
livelihood.
I'm not
saying BBC na hano. Now, honorable. That's what you have been. No, you are creating the impression.
Honorable,
okay. What do you Mr. Pebo, annual crime statistics. 2016. Page 5. Murder. 2015 525. 2016 549. Ghana no insecurity. Was the country a country? Can you say at that time no insecurity? I am saying said the way you are creating the impression say Ghana your baby your question is the a doomsday. It's wrong. What's not there be patrol? You are creating the impression say
share the debate
from the Ghana police. At that time, not Ghana, there was insecurity. What's in Nanado? They used to go to listen to him. He said, "Yo, Nanado, the only thing that
who they want you know, president,
no, I'm a politician.
From 1997.
I'm a politician. Oh, just that I was in my corner.
No, corner.
You are creating the impression Nanado. Now, as if he has changed. Nothing has changed about Nanado.
No, but he's saying that in reference to the demonstration.
Nothing has changed. Nanado has not stopped anybody from demonstrating. Let's be factual. Nanado will catch all to say Nanado sim will be a demonstration. The impression is creating is wrong. Nanado, the only thing that has changed about Nanado is that Ghanaians have elevated him to the highest office. He's now the commander-in-chief and he's in charge. He is in charge of this economy. He is in charge of this country. There's no doubt about it. And you make my argument. I have time.
Is he in charge well?
He is in charge.
He's in charge very well.
He's in charge. We can have an argument as to baby or fire, any baby or what do or the baby. We can have that argument. And I'm prepared for that anytime, any day. But nobody should create the impression. Say now the bear president, he has changed. He has not changed. He is still the same principled gentleman. Please.
You busa a question be a call media encounter with President Kufuor. Busa question be say, have you been tamed? Because there's a reason why Akababusa asked that question. No, it's because me and Nanado from Kumi Preku days, from even Parliament 92, 96. the way President Kufuor was na ye hwe ne nne no a na asa wasesa hwe
what
this kumi preko
what has changed about Nana?
Yeah, we also here.
Nah, na kumi preko de ya sha.
That won't share.
What is this? What has changed about Nana?
Also Freya to
I am saying say nothing has changed about him.
I say on my boys, harmless boys.
Nana do aka cho say mo demonstration. What is Nana do mo demonstration?
Why is that a president?
Why are you creating this impression? Why are you creating the impression say Nana do mo demonstration?
I didn't president picking phone. Na on free police.
Nana be president.
Mama fa case.
Nana be president. How many demonstrations are in this? How many demonstrations are 1 year? You hear demonstration, you be president. Go for your demonstration. So what are we talking about? So Nana does not be a demonstration. He has not said so. In fact, even in my own kind of opinion, fix the country for you. Can I say I'm on my demonstration that police for I don't know why they are disturbing them. I don't know why they are disturbing them. Me the DB your response to the fixed in Kofon is to listen to them. That has always been my attitude.
Yeah.
Then give them what you are fixed, what you are doing to fix the hardest. That's the most important thing.
Okay. Yes.
And I can tell you with all confidence that this government under Nanado, we have fixed a lot, and we have a mandate in the next 3 years to continue to fix. That's the point I'm making.
Unia.
But before I go,
Yeah, when you're my tenor.
but before I go, Petro, my employers, the banana share more. Yes. So when employers, if you just can't bring off,
I'm not paid you, mama. That's on but 20.
I am the dear bitch. I'm ready.
Now make us say, yeah, when you're my tenor, our professors, yeah, they assess leader BI in the world.
Okay.
Na answer na ebe no mama mo near my time so Africa leader BI will be about near the kind of public persuasion.
Okay.
Ya say wo legacy a near the kind of public persuasion. You toss me crisis leadership. You toss me economic management. You toss 4 moral authority. 5 in international relations. 6 administrative skills. 7 relations with Congress and our Parliament. 8 in vision setting and agenda. 9 will pursue equal justice for all. And at the last one, performance with context of time.
Okay. My main now say, but my main kind message we say answer Abrantia Bakosivia. I'm shocked that your panel or those who specialize in criticizing people cannot accept a single criticism from Francis Esiam. They should know that the people they criticize are also human beings like them. It is our person criticizing Frances. You should allow a Frances who person criticizing Abanya also allow Abanya to also criticize you to continue and send a message or say yenchia a fija kwabre mrashe bedwenino honorable so or chair papa kwabra sapon e wotem see we have used the army in crowd control in this country all the time. To me this is very bad, but this is a practice in Ghana. So I think we should examine this practice instead of talking about dismissing the regional minister who did what he had to do as a normal thing. Our official don't be and look at rather advanced method that you bet me edia control crowd and I say yeah they manage crowd. Kwabras upon there or send the aba and no me catch a Francis say on sending the message new ebim. On edit it now on Sunday now on Van Brad now make kind of message no email or say insist say Martin Pebu you are insulting her but it's a democratic right to say or bet chena issues and koso Ghana no say tell them I will be in the studio next time so they should all come. Please tell your producer and your team members say Mr. Oma they should grant me 1 seat in your next weekend show so that I can also have the chance to rebut and tell speak my peace of mind because where the me here say and the omayeno Martin Pebu number 1 have not allowed me to exercise my right to express myself. Also we here say and no share that by say oba be share enti ya mana exercising the right to say to me kind man no be able say her right to speak the taken away
my dear lovely auntie
Francis tete no power Francis
exactly Anthony Ewa Facebook no say face the country demonstration no we should cancel it because at this time of COVID no echo so cry say community spread na ba no edisi e mo bia echo Christopher Amagoro say how can people even be vaccinated e wo Ghana hanoma vaccination no is ongoing no mokoje vaccine di bi kra e dia ba be kan ora kojo chance no say tell Ifija Kwabre MP ni say he also promised us a lot inti eno so ba omra na on kai promises no ye mpacho we and you saw your first time MP inti munya abuche man first time no baby na say na na do wie ni promises ni na first time we go 1 year credit onye den 7 months cramai na na ponsa be di akono so no one is stopping demonstrations in Ghana but you are aware say some terrorists are planning to enter Ghana. The terrorists why ye mo bi anso enkoye demonstration ana and to eno so ka ho e na we nyina aba no amano jaka imano say via tell the MPP man say on canche president say on free police for no on canche police for no say police for ma face the demonstration face Ghana for no enko mo demonstration and no obi abe so on ka ho na say wo kọ kumi preko de na say police for stop nko for na say on ka ho ya then your company a una utifie na ye ring na kan ye do be ka ho enti ono so say na answer to honorable
okay at a Mills time president at a Mills na Alliance for Accountable Government Attorney General Satan no dienim that particular one police car say more demonstration President Mills bar out ebe my interview so on the insane nimo na police for more kwan yeah he disassociated himself there's a you can click it
okay.
yes Satan not Attorney General Godfrey Dame no odi omani some person we demonstration nti BBC bisan say say o man penyin say police ma mo kwan on the insane nimo no say o dey bi o mo mpe bi o mo mpe demonstration you can check it was there.
Okay, that's good information there. Daniel Safo no say if NDC people are acting like babies, any so babies here na dey be share omo. We nya NDC MPP issue. But some person omo the politics be mu there, any politics na mu na Ghana for so dey be share omo. Lee Tekwe no say if you why was MPP office and their signboard vandalized by the youth? We nyina che say na ye the soldier for no kokko no ma justified because no ma kwa omo yes omo kwashi MPP office kra Fosu Alexander no say on the o say minister bia ko didi mpacho some comments are very sensitive into my tribal comments me read Stephen Tufo no say this man pa is negative pa o ya ko yeti say kosi prat Mr. Agbe ye na ye wadwuma say the one kasa obeye wadwuma na yesre wa na men yeti say the o ye defend issue bia o aka champion no say if ya men defend obi ya de na enya enye ma yen ka no say the esefata men ye say oba be defend obi ya e wo hanum say sorry, Margaret Kwam no say Ghanaians have been gathering. Ghanaians have been gathering. Don't think that going on demonstrations one day no kwa and a COVID no ebe kosro. Na Ghana fo nyina ye wo kasa wo say etumi e kasa Margaret Kwam no Isaac Amanzeba and say the agitation of the youth no e drew ni peak. Ya bre cry come so the Ghana for ya bre wo Ghana han. Lee Tekwe Ababiem no say if you are in London. Now I can tell you say the fact that Ghana cry a more peaceful in UK. UK o te anum cry to me war second ni ade. Enti Ghana na ye de aba say ya asundwe ma no ye shada ne ye nso mu ye pa no say agbe de o kankan ne de no nya adwen kra. E was ansem no. Fifi o say what is wrong cry with this host? Host na ye den o aka ho. Na me video message am without insult. Abdul Razik Holise no say Mr. Agbe mpacho. Baby I told the bia wo conversation no kono wo ya chia no kra Kwame Mark e wo YouTube no say anytime ntokwa besi ozongo ana zongo baby ano wo behwe no na zongo leaders ni mpanifo na ba no ma ba behwe no ma kana asumdwe aba ade na we de o ma nya ne sa gift safo so say what a mind set of some of you guys I told the bia mente ase kra gift me nim in reference to who and all can as same way say Margaret Kwameda so only joining from Anopa Bisi Sabre Caleb Mark Ade was it the police must be very independent and the betches omo yo madumano said yes na e fata Anthony Yeboah no say the panelists has forgotten about COVID as if say na mo de mo say nkofo nko demonstration mo hwa COVID na ana na 7 Yeboah so Orlando no say if Yakopo Asia papa e be say for a real time no ama ebia abro so nti de nkofo papa no ne omu nua be ma no ne omu kunu no betina no ma anopo mu nidi ye nti ubagi obi kunu ana obi yire boso sa na wa ma problem no akwa do so nti mesrem amofa che say area time no aseda kese nkoma ye mpanifo na omaboa ye men ye de critical issues ade ama mu nyina ne wo do message by na me to make kind ma wa me da se and the messages no do support especially mo amohwe ye wo YouTube na yakopon sha mo pa cause mo join the conversation ama mo de mo nkomo so aba be ye the pa of example any Ghana ha o send a message prof ya kan ye da se pa wo message na so o send e de bre ye no aseda kese nkoma honorable Collins adoma ko mensa mrache bedwani afija Kwabre North abaso empeso eso honorable ye da se no constituency fo nyina so muja wo ma wo be kan ho ha na Yera David Agbe executive director ma Institute for Governance and Security
Ghana na shase Ghana
Institute oh okay
any di Ghana for any
mo na mo di Ghana for any yo ye da se Mr. Agbe so we kan ho ko so ye controversial ye da se so
Afia me so afi ho omo ni ma Afia ntia Afia pa why inspire you those days Adum FM our tema one follow Afia na just one now we are
questions e be push you on say tell you na nkofo me na me defend but na just questions na e was say me busa
na democracy no ekoni no we are the pan
yeah that's council mo na mo training your teachers no me omo council Martin Pebu private legal practitioner council that's say na zuja bibia ho ne books one ade nyina council there onye ni package in fact council I council asset ama yenya legal precedent bebrea enye ye ni no ho agro crime bailable offenses asemi ono a ene de court no no so ye come mo fa nkofo cases so me ye no pro bono nipa ni ntua kra for human right purposes no no asom no wa di case mu ye start emra ne sesen free Adum FM na me wo Adum TV ye ne na get cases wo be no afre no council for case we dey scan mo o se mesom as long as nipa no case was he protecting nipa human rights no assume no aye case na anti council there is no stranger to human rights or dog any abadaya ye wo ema nipa da seni say nipa da seni without respect to say nipa ni free ha na say or ye blue or ye red and I say prof Opokwenchi Enoch mama na wase say Wisconsin for eja ho na omodo wa ma ye say bosume miensa ye no ntena Ghana ye da yi for so ye first say Kofodia for so say so media ho e dey my prof so chira your birthday ti o say prof fashion dark na we swag ahead of birthday advance happy birthday come on prof yakopon ye share ne so ma enkwatente na ye nyina ye nkoso nyina ne panel said obi aka no say mu nyina ma kire say mu do Ghana mu nkoso ana said ye de kakra ye be ye no ye nya bi ye mfanya o ma no na emrante ne maba wa say fix it for you say third fourth bi na de achi bi be hwe na Ghana ye you me the NDC ni MPP there I don't know say Ghana ha no ye dachi no if they can fix it there I don't know but emrante ne maba wa no we have a bigger responsibility than your politicians nti na de bia me ka say ye nya attend na ye die no wo fa camera na o ye mpanifo ye momu ye nko ye chambers ye dream plan na ye be rescue Ghana ti aye gitum say NDC ni MPP fix Ghana there and na youth no ye den to fix Ghana we need a blueprint to say ye ntro paper bi mra say this is how we want to solve Ghana's problems atenie does not solve Ghana's problem na minu aba na mo aka say o hwe say de nkofo didi president Kufuor atem na ya you can make your point Abraham didi president atem kai hu say he's the commander in chief of the Ghana Armed Forces and kai hu say onni hwe kra no o say wo nana o say wo papa say wo papa ne president Kufuor anka wo de na eje nchia what you say ka wo de na eje nchia say me papa ne president Kufuor so wo ne nya adwen de ekono nye yi a say it and call you Mr. President but ube didi atem na president say no o te wankasa wonkwana so no wonder say more youth no and obe hu bebre gone too soon what a shock mu wu na mu wu no ya so ye ka ho let us respect age and wisdom wo de kan wasem ebe ya mu wankasa youth no form party mu peli da bi ndi manim ye mpe third force bi and vote for that person ye say nipa no can change and do something better than NDC ni MPP ana not insult any solution and pay critical issues I hope say you to me am critical answers via except was say dey emam bia dem ase ye fa say that kese am come production team ni me producer Prince Obimpe you do all they say no can video no partner press there but can we partner press there manyako poncha press any production team no enyina e free a show ko si form nyina munya ma ya the camera guys munya dem ase the security men e wa ha hwe MPs ne cars nyina so emi enyina nyakopon enham nyina say mo hwe adwuma no so ye say the ba ye betimi enya asomdwani atena ha na ye adwuma no nyakopon e ya adoma ye besan ehia ne osabutene fix bomb barrier for nyina so mo so bobo ba fix pon ba we say anye pon no a ene na o mo che say original minister wo so obam na otumi hwe say obetimi aye adwuma ni nyina ama ebusuafo send a message so a ye da ase da kase nkoma special ice mineral water ensu a unya fever na no meminya fever nyina special ice a na menom na this so chocolate kotoko match na che say ama me ba me ana me ya yare me yare dada na kotoko de no wo metiko
ene sa bi pa se wo da ho no aye mobobo na ye me ya pa
kotoko we say me support kotoko me dimiti nko be support we fa me kuma enko eje busafo chairman lande fo am send a message Adekoka chairman Adekoka chairman ye dasi bebe chairman Adekoka so senior politician na minim chairman Adekoka free metema ya beti ha chairman Adekoka ye se nyakopon for freeland mbraboko na demonstration duru so a na also wababi busafo ye de besi Emeritus collection dasi se moma ya tare we share ye ne ade nyina ye da mu nyina mase a wo so a share so ye dasi from me vim lady Afia Pokua sida o de asa share critical issues de mai anyway good morning.